So, our story begins here. Some stories entail fire breathing dragons, others focus on defeating deities, and still yet others have you delving into the nine hells in search of finding a way to save the world. This story boasts no such feats, but it does involve heroism, cunning, strength, and above all, exploration, the foundation of most good adventures. And who knows, you might even catch a sunburn. On a warm summer morning, the sun just beginning to peek over the ocean horizon, we find ourselves in a small harbor town called Tidecross, in which resides a small tavern known as the Swaying Lantern Inn. Your troupe just stayed the night here and are currently seated for breakfast at a round table in a relatively busy and bustling morning rush. The sound of dishes, conversation, the odd peg leg or two, and the occasional jingling of coin. The smells of a warm berry pie greet you among the stench of old fish, aged wood, and far too much whiskey. The tavern is filled with all sorts of sailors, rogues, and others who would more than likely gut you for sport whether they think you've got coin or not. The sun reflects off the ocean and refracts through the window that you sit near, multicolored patterns playing on the ceiling. As you look out of this window, you're able to see a well-lived-in small harbor town/village type place, where there's a small inlet off the ocean, almost like a mini bay. With houses and shops lined up along the banks, the main docks being central to the buildings and completely filled with boats. This is, after all, a main stopping point along the eastern coast, where militia, merchant, and pirate alike stop in on their way to large cities or other nefarious locations. Outside, seating areas and upper docks and roads are all abustle with activity. The area around here and the people seem to be very filled with life. So, as you enjoy a nice savory breakfast with your drink of choice and look out of this window, you can't help but think to yourselves, what a wondrous place for an adventure. Now, as we look around the table in this inn, who do we see? How do you carry yourself, and what would you be doing during this breakfast? Let's start with Chris.
Okay. Sue Light is waiting to see. He's got all the food in front of him, and he's waiting to see where the light shines on the food first, because that is what food he can eat first. For he follows the light of the bulb, and the bulb must pick his food for him, so it is the most nutritious. Sue Light was a farmer, and at one point it got very dark, and he got very scared. And then a magical light bulb came to him and granted him powers, holy powers, radiant powers. And so he is a devout follower of the bulb. No one believes him. He's the only follower, but he's devout.
Awesome.
If he's got divine abilities, it's real.
Yeah, but I think this idea,
he doesn't need anyone else to believe.
You know, like in cartoons, like people have an idea, like a light bulb pops up. That's what happened when it was dark, and he started worshiping the light bulb.
Had an idea and then stuck with that. Amazing.
And for the longest time, everyone thought he was talking about the sun, but he said no, it is a bulb. So.
What's a bulb? Like, what?
He's just sitting there patiently waiting for the bulb to pick his food. Okay. The light shall bless me with the food of my choice, of its choice.
Well, as Sulite sits there regarding his keel pot stew, a thick fish and root stew with pepper, the light slowly starts to glide over a heel of crusty bread that is on a little napkin off to the side of this bowl of stew that you have.
The light has picked the bread, and he eats the bread.
Okay. Perfect. Next, Felix.
All right. So Uriel is already wearing his heavy armor, has his axe resting on the table on one side, his hammer on the other side. Feast. I should do the character description before. So Duragar, so like grayish skin, a big white beard, bald on top with like a crown of hair that goes like about this long, unkept, completely, like doesn't have any ornaments in his beard or whatsoever. and he's just gorging on his food. Once he sees Sulite going for like that piece of bread, he's like, "Are you gonna eat that?" Points at the rest of the food.
The light did not choose it for me.
All right,
may
thank you.
have it.
It'll take it. Can I have one more whiskey, please? And just goes back to eating.
Awesome. Perfect. Perfect. It's Uriel?
Uriel, yeah.
Uriel?
No.
So initially, you were served a charred mackerel plate, which is a fire-scorched mackerel with lemon weed and salt greens. But now you have stew that was in front of Sulite as well that you're hunkering down on. And as you call for another drink, you do have where are my notes? There they are. You have one of the barmaids, half elf woman named Myra, who has already been waiting on you, kind of nod to you from across the room towards the bar, and goes back to the kitchen to get you another drink. And last but not least, we have Eric's character.
Sitting probably next to Uriel and across from Sulite is Calgar, a human man in his late 20s, probably, about. He doesn't quite keep track these days. Also a former farmer from a small farming village. Bit of a different experience, but there was an event in his childhood that kind of set him on his path. Not quite the same as Sulite, but a similar story. Some could, if you pull back from it enough, it's a similar story. He has uninteresting features. He is just the run-of-the-mill average human. You could mistake him for anyone of any trade, depending on what he's wearing. Currently, though, he has on his underlayer for what would be his armor, so a padded gambeson kind of situation for underneath, just the undershirt for when he does don his armor. If you look at him long enough, you'll notice that a lot of his features, although plain, are a bit singed, as if he worked around fires a lot. Certain parts of his hair are a little burnt. The meager beard he has doesn't get very long before it gets a little singed off, so he doesn't keep it too long. Probably a blackened fingernail here or there. Average height, a little under 6 feet. He is as unassuming as they come, but as he's sitting here and watching Uriel take Sulite's food, he will take a portion of his own food, and used to this playing out most days, most likely, anytime we're in a tavern, he will not take any of Uriel's food, but share some of his own with Sulite to make sure he has more than just a bit of bread for his meal. Taking care of the group a bit if he can. And then when he does shift a little bit over, he makes sure to put it in the light next to the bread.
Oh, the light has chosen more food.
Perfect.
You wouldn't have lasted long in the mines. Not much light there.
The bulb finds a way to create light everywhere.
Then do lanterns count? That's the only light we had.
The bulb finds a way.
It's a bit more fire though, and that's kind of my realm. So I don't know if it translates.
Yeah, but fire creates the light.
Yeah, but it's not the bulb.
What if the lantern is bulb shaped?
So your character's name is Calgar, right?
Yes.
Okay. So Calgar,
Sorry, I didn't say.
this. No, you did. I just wanted to get the pronunciation correct. So
Okay,
Calgar is enjoying what are called dockside meat pies, hand pies stuffed with spiced pork and onions, served hot, as well as for the table something called hardtack and honey butter, crunchy sailor biscuits softened with sweet butter is provided to the table. And so you all sit around and enjoy this meal for a time. And there's comings and goings of sailors and, you know, like pirate captain looking figures. There's nobody overly nefarious in this this tavern, but you know, people, like as I already mentioned, with peg legs, somebody has a hook for a hand, and a couple people have eye patches, but they're mostly not like eyeing each other, and everybody's like in this tense situation. There is music that's being played, and it's morning time, and everyone's kind of a bustle. There is a little. The only bit of tension that you catch in the tavern is that as you're looking out the window and you see that the docks are completely littered with boats. I don't know. We'll say that your characters have heard about this town before. Maybe you haven't been here before. But it is known for thoroughfare of boats coming and going, but it isn't known for being chock full of boats. And you don't see any leaving the docks, heading out towards the ocean. And at the bar, you would have already met, as I already mentioned, Myra, the barmaid. There is also a human man, owner and barkeeper. His name is Brannick Olt, known as Bran. He's the one you kind of purchased your rooms from the night before. And as you're enjoying your meal, there are two individuals. There are two individuals that come kind of strolling past. You see a human man, probably in his like mid to late 50s, and then also a half-orc, a pale green half-orc that come. The man looks like he's, you know, greasy from head to toe. He's got like a scar across his nose, and he's wearing a hat, and he looks, you know, more towards the pirate side of things than your traditional sea captain. And then the man, or the half-orc behind him, also looks to be a captain of some kind. Seems to be where the captains of the ships come to hang out. Looks remarkably tidy. He does have oiled back black hair, kind of similar in appearance to Sulite, only he's pale green. And looks to, as they're walking by, looks to be like he's like cleaning under his nails and kind of like biting them every once in a while. And the human man comes over and puts a hand on the back of one of the chairs, kind of facing all of you.
Well, look at that. Look at what the tide washed in. Trash with legs.
And motions up towards the bar where Bran is.
Oi! Bran, who let the tourists in? Who are a lot of you, anyways? Come to stick your toes in the water? Splash around a little bit?
Before anybody has a chance to respond, as you're thinking about this, he's being kind of forward and seems like maybe he's trying to be intimidating in some way. Bran from the bar speaks up. Hey, Gaspar. The last 4 days, all you and your captain friends have been doing is sitting around, drinking, and causing trouble. How about you go remind yourselves what the ocean looks like for a change? Nino, can't you get your fellow captain friend here under control? And the half-orc behind the human responds,
He does what he wants, same as I.
Bran responds, Well, stop making a ruckus over nothing and get out of here while you can. I don't need you scaring off paying customers. The human, who you know now as Gaspar, kind of glares at the rest of you at the table, walks over, stares at the barkeeper, and then turns around back towards the rest of you sitting at the table.
Careful, lads. If they glare any harder at us, they might sprain something. Don't go too far.
If you'd like to respond, you can. Or they're walking out the door.
Yeah. Gas bag, was it? I'll put my hand on my axe. Why don't we go splash around in the water? Just the two of us.
I'll take you out to the water. I'll show you what's down there.
I'm already down there. This can sound pretty short, but I'll bring you down to that level.
He looks back at Bran, who's behind the bar.
I don't know what kind of riffraff you're letting in here these days, but I don't know that I can keep all the captain folk around spending money at your bar if you're going to be letting riffraff like this in here.
Bran doesn't say anything and just points a thumb towards the door, tips his hat towards Bran. Him and the half-orc Nino just silently exit the bar and do not respond to Uriel's antagonistic request, as it seems it wouldn't be worth whatever the consequences would be of starting a fight in this bar.
Well, guess I won't be getting my morning exercise, so...
We could probably find something for you to do.
Or to fight.
Yeah.
I mean, that was the... Yeah.
I'll sit up and lean back over Uriel's head and look over to the bar to Brennick. Appreciate the, vote of confidence as paying customers here. Not sure what history you've got with those folk, but letting us stay here and eat while your regular customers are upset, it's much appreciated.
No, it's fine. Just enjoy your meals. You were a pleasure to have by comparison to the normal actual riffraff we have that comes through here, but here I am, a businessman trying to make some coin in a ruckus sort of town. What brings you into town, anyways?
Wanderers, adventure, looking for a bit of work, seeing where the jobs take us, where the coin flows we follow usually, or if there's a cause to be had, we take up arms if we think it worth our while. A group without aim, but anywhere will do.
Well, you've probably arrived at a great time, and I'm sure someone will be by soon to, if you're adventurers or heroes, as you're saying that you are, mercenaries, whatever you are, there's a problem to be taken care of here for sure, but I'm not the one to pay you to do it. Does anyone else know that you're here? He's like shouting to you from the bar across all the people that are in here. You're having a conversation across everybody. And we'll say that you've made a small name for yourselves as a group, and whether or not you wanted people to know that you were coming here or not, that's up to you. But you probably would have had some word out there that you were looking for work, like when you first got here, like the day before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
We've passed our name around the town a little to hopefully the light will guide someone to us.
Well, hopefully it comes to you soon.
I'm sure it will. And I'll turn to the door expecting something, even though there's no cue. Just like...
And it's at this time, not even joking. It is a two-shot after all, right? It's about this time that you see a halfling nobleman merchant type figure, neatly dressed, with salt-stained boots, sharp blue eyes, and looks like he has kind of a tired smile. He has like a ring in his hand that he seems to be constantly fidgeting with as he walks in. Has like a dirty blonde hair that's kind of was combed or brushed at one point this morning, but seems disheveled for whatever reason. And in his haste, kind of bursts in through the saloon-style doors and kind of looks about the tavern, makes eye contact, or at least looks in your direction, and then kind of like thinks about whether or not he's going to approach you or not, even though he's looking right at you. And then immediately, his feet on the wooden floorboards, makes his way over to your table. Hello.
Morning, sir.
You're adventurers?
Yes, we are.
Track record for success?
Well, I mean, we're still alive.
Mostly.
All right. Well, there's nobody else in town. You'll have to do. So, my name's Benji Frogwater, and I'm looking for a group of those who can help me with a very important problem. He kind of like swallows for a second, like he's nervous to explain to you what he's about to say, and you see him looking through the window, glancing out towards the harbor, expecting, I don't know, something bad to be on the horizon. I'll be plain. My merchant ship, the Jade Lion, missed her return. The last sighting of the Jade Lion was near Skyhorn Lighthouse. I've heard there's talk about the town. I don't know if you've heard it since you've arrived. Some either monsters or some kind of monstrous storm or something that makes the water not follow the tide normally has been about, and I'm just fearing for its safety. I've heard of your reputation, and I do need someone who'll move when others would hesitate. And he kind of leans in, kind of lowering his voice, looking around the tavern so that others don't hear. My boy, Raph, he's only 9 years old. He was meant to see the coast, learn the trade. He's brave, but he's still a child. He had started his training to take over my business a while ago, taking a bit of goods up the coast, and he was supposed to be back the next day, meaning he started yesterday, he started 3 days ago, and the ship has been missing since then. So I'm willing to offer 200 gold to each of you if you'll investigate, and another 200 each if you can bring back the crew and cargo, but most of all, if you can bring Raph home alive.
Search mission, an investigation, a sizable reward, I must say. This sounds like right up our alley. Well, at least what we're interested in. Not
Good.
sure we've operated near and around and in water too much, but I think we can make do.
Well, so you don't have a ship then?
We came from inland.
Right. Well, the Jade Lion was my only ship that was in port here, and no others have arrived in the past 3 days, and well, actually, there was one. The Annabelle Lee. That's arrived within the last 3 days that apparently has survived, and everyone else is afraid to leave port because of the scary tales that are being told about the ocean. The Skyhorn Lighthouse it's only a few miles off the coast, so it's not that long of a journey. But the ocean waters in between here and there seem to have been, I don't know, taken over by something, or maybe something at the lighthouse itself that's causing this problem, but everyone's too afraid to leave.
Worry not. We are not. We're scared to leave. The light will guide us, and we will see it done. Plus,
I mean,
my friend
it is
here...
a lighthouse, so yeah, it would guide us.
Exactly. The bulb. The bulb! Plus, my friend here needs his exercise, so...
Good.
Ooh, I just had a great idea for exercise. We could take a rowboat and I just could row us across.
That's a lot of rowing if it's a few miles off the coast, but
A lot
could
of
make
exercise.
do. A lot of exercise. But then you might be too tired out for if there's a fight afterwards.
Ooh. Yeah, it can make it
We should maybe look around, see if we could charter or purchase a boat. If the ships haven't been moving in and out of port, I can't imagine the people make money with their ships are too happy. Perhaps there's somebody willing to sell or rent a boat, smaller one, to get us out there at least. Unless Mr. Frogwater it was. Unless you have a lead on someone else who might have a small craft that could take us out, that might be willing to.
I would I'm not an adventurer or an investigator myself. I think my only suggestion would perhaps be to talk to the only person who's made it here in the last 3 days, who owns the Annabelle Lee, and see whether or not she has any information or is brave enough to go back out into those waters to take you where you need to go. My job is to pay you.
Sounds like a lead.
Sounds good.
Good.
We'll get on that. Should we succeed or find unfortunate news, where is it we should contact you?
Oh, well, I have a home here on the eastern side of, on the southern side of the bay here. So, I'm well known. It's the Frogwater Estate. So,
Frogwater Estate on the southern side of town. All right.
also I'll be keeping an eye on the ocean every hour of every day until you return.
Of course, your son is out there.
Exactly.
Right. Well, we'll see what we can do. We'll finish up our breakfast. I'm sure you can understand that, and then we'll get on our way looking into the matter.
Of course. Thank you. And
Any forward on the payment in case we need to procure passage?
make a persuasion check.
Sure. Solid. 18.
Understandable. And of course, I'd be willing to pay for any passage if it is required. How about, for now, 50 gold each?
That sounds about right for asking someone to go out into dangerous waters, especially if they've just seen what's out there. That should cover it. If there's any more, we'll handle it ourselves and we can settle things at the end once we've returned your boy.
Good.
At least found news.
Good. I'll probably be...
I'll pull out a little pamphlet, like a little book that's like Invoicing Adventure 12.
Yes. I'm so glad he's our records keeper. Let's go.
The Bob demands perfect records.
Amazing. Okay. You can choose to discuss if you'd like to,
I mean,
or if you don't have much to discuss.
Right.
I mean, we should ask the bartender about this ship mentioned.
Yeah, if he's got the captains in here as regulars, perhaps he'd know who the
Yeah.
captain is, and if they're the talking sort.
Well,
I know I spoke that we came from... Wouldn't that be wonderful? We came from inland, but have either of you in the past had any dealings with water adventures? I myself haven't.
Nope.
Just baths and showers and drinking.
All right, well, this will be new territory for all of us then. We should see if there is a local shop, maybe water-breathing potions in case I don't particularly feel like trying to swim in heavier armor. So if things go south, a way to not perish in the deep, I think would be prudent.
Yes, I would hate to be rolling in the deep.
So far from the bulb.
So far from the bulb.
Light of the bulb.
But
Right.
I think we have our two plans. We talk to the bartender, and then we find a local shop for support.
Right. Let's finish our meal, though. As you know, I don't like adventuring on an empty stomach.
Ah, you get so cranky. That's why I carry around a ticker bar for when you're hungry. You're never yourself when you're hungry.
Wow. Okay.
I like ticker bar.
Ticker bar.
Just that way we can't get sued.
Yep.
Okay, so you go over and you approach Bran,
After we finish our meal.
right? Take your time.
Who's got the best charisma? I have a -1 to charisma. So
I'm a -1 as well.
I'm
All right.
part paladin, so...
Yeah.
I got a +2 to charisma.
Dr. Doom is our Doom of Fire.
As he should be. It's Dr. Doom.
Yeah, I mean, Doom is pretty charismatic, if I'm being honest.
He's the leader of a whole
he
country.
He is all
Yeah.
charisma.
He has 20 in every stat, so let's be real.
He does have 20 in every
It's Doom.
stat, except for
Maybe not
no.
Dex.
Never mind. Maybe.
I mean, he's a comic book character, so he has 20.
He's got Toon Force. Good point. Good point.
Yeah.
He's got the
Fish
writer.
O'Neill.
He's got whatever the writers want him to have.
That's true. That's true.
True.
Finish our meal. We'll go up to the bartender. Thanks for that. I know it was included with the board, but here, and I'll place down 2 gold pieces. I appreciate again the vote of confidence from earlier, and I did have a question, if you wouldn't mind answering. As you probably saw, we stumbled into a bit of work. Not sure about how much you overheard, but
As I'm sure I knew you would.
Looking for 2 things. One, as we're not usually operating around water, we're not quite prepared for unfortunate eventualities on boats. Do you know a local shop that sells perhaps potions of breathing or adventuring gear that befit those going out onto the sea? Just as a reference.
Not a whole lot of adventurers adventuring that goes on, or adventurers that stop here. So as far as magic shops are concerned, the trading that happens and goes on is down at the docks. So if there are any ships that are docked here that have things for sale, and they can't bring their goods out right now, so I'm sure they'd be willing to part with something. I'm sure if you ask around, you'll be able to find something down there. Are you intending on staying another night or 2?
It quite well depends on how this little jaunt out to sea goes. What do you think, boys? Another night just to be safe?
Yes, so I think it
David,
is
yes.
best that we reserve the rooms for at least one more night to be safe.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. One more night for the room, or rooms, whatever we had already gotten.
Good.
I don't know if we triple bunk it up, or if somebody gets, or we all get our own rooms. I don't know what we do. Anyways,
It's 1 gold apiece.
I'll plop down the other 3 square plate or whatever. The other point of note, you mentioned, I believe I overheard when that Gasper fellow was in that the captains frequent this place.
Gaspar.
Gas back, yes.
Gassy man. We were wondering if you knew the captain of the Annabelle Lee, whom they might be, if they are also one that frequents this place, or perhaps the owner, if it's not a individual.
It is. Captain Coppertree is her name. Sheila Coppertree. She's one of the most feisty of all the captains. The most daring. And likes a fair bit of game and drink.
All right. Are we talking merchant, privateer, ship for hire?
Oh,
We're not familiar with too much in the area.
sure. She's certainly a ship for hire, and she has been known to take any kind of cargo or person aboard for some coin. But I wonder, she might have something to say about her being the one to help solve the problem that all the other merchant ships and alike are facing in this harbor. Might be a way for her to make a name for herself, more so than she already has. But
Name
she
is a
was,
reputation, and a reputation holds weight, as we've learned.
you probably didn't notice, but she was in here last night, playing some games with some of the other captains, Gaspar and Nino included.
Oh, yes, that feisty one. Yeah, feisty is the right word.
She's got some words about her.
All right. Well, on that note, any idea where she might frequent during the day? We're seeing about tracking her down and having a word.
She's probably napping in her crow's nest as we speak.
All right. On her ship. Makes sense. I think that's about it. Anything else you can think of, guys? Before we head off?
If you are looking for the Annabelle Lee and you don't know which of the ships down there is, as I'm assuming, you instead of going down the entire up and down the docks to find,
We figured we'd go and ask
Ask
around.
a
We had to do a bit of
dockmaster.
that anyways.
Right. Well, that was going to be my recommendation. Would be to talk to the dockmaster. Her name's Orla Kess.
Orla Kess, the Dockmaster. All right, we will keep an eye out for them. Thank you very much.
Pleasure's mine, and thank you for the tip.
Of course, of course. Do you want us to bring the dishes over to here or leave them on
No.
the table?
Myra will take care of it. You've
All
got it under control. You've
And
got
I-
adventuring business to take care of.
I appreciate that. I'll walk back over to the table. All right, guys. Looks like we've got our setting. We're down to the docks either way. Back up to the rooms to get equipped and grab our things. Then off we go.
Yes. Just, I need to make sure that my armor is blessed by the bulb before we go out.
Oh, yes. Of course. As usual.
Per usual. And I'll go up to my room and I'll take broken glass and just all over it. Just
Does he carry broken glass, or does he break like a window? Or
you haven't figured it out. You haven't figured it out. Maybe I know
for some
men.
reason, every tavern we go at has a missing window, but we haven't figured it out yet.
But it's never my window.
Yeah, it's never yours.
He just has it when he needs it.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, go up there. I'll grab my
Yeah,
gear
see
because
the
I had
image.
stuff with me to breakfast.
I had meant to put this up when we started.
Uh,
Oh, it didn't.
image. Oh, hey, there we go. Oh yeah, look at that. Now we're leaving that place just in time.
I don't see Chris and Felix moved over.
Yeah,
No, I'm still loading. I'm at 99.
I'm stuck in that 99. Yeah.
I got in.
It would have been a nice backdrop to have as I was we were doing that whole thing, but that's okay. Okay, so you go up to your room, get your equipment. You feel comfortable with being equipped.
Yeah.
Then head down to the docks. And as you guys all get to this image, we're going to move on to the next image. Chris still hasn't loaded the initial.
Yeah,
Image
I
yet.
reloaded Foundry. I hit F5.
Okay, I'll do the same thing.
Yeah. Wait, he's loading a new image.
Yeah, I'll let him see it for
Yeah.
about 2 seconds, and then we'll switch.
Come on!
Still stuck on 99%.
Yeah, just go ahead, switch it, and I'll just load into the...
Okay. Okay. As you head down to the docks, on the northern side of the bay, you do see a small shack that is very clearly the dockmaster's, warehouse, as they say. You go up, and the door is open. Behind a small desk, there is a human woman in her mid-40s, long brown hair, kind of tied up in the knot in the back of her head, well put together leathers, and a sheath saber kind of sitting on the desk to her side as though she's ready for any kind of action. There's windows on the shack that's here. She seems to have several ledgers and parchments and things that she's going through. Kind of looks up at you as you walk through the door and kind of squints. Yes.
Morning. Orla, I'm assuming, the dockmaster?
They call me Riptide.
Miss Riptide. Fine meeting you this morning. We're on a bit of a mission today. We're trying to find some people. If you could be so kind, I don't want to take up too much of your time. You seem busy. Could you point us to the Annabelle Lee? We're in search of a conversation with her captain.
Just adventurers coming through town, looking for work. We got big problems on our hands here with the ocean. You see all this traffic jam we have here in the harbor?
Yeah, we did notice. In fact, that's at least somewhat why we're here. We've been hired by a local merchant to investigate what's going on.
You should install a roundabout. Might help with the traffic.
A roundabout
Much better
in
than
the
this.
water.
Those intersection lights you have out on those buoys, a lot more efficient.
Damage
Only-
loaded.
Only light around here is that lighthouse way out off in the distance there, and it hasn't turned off.
Bulb is everywhere.
What? Why is there a crayon on the bottom right of the
I knew
image?
you were going to be the one to notice that, Felix.
Why is there
The lighthouse hasn't turned off, hasn't been unlit in 3 days.
Is that not always what lighthouses should do?
Normally, it's kept lit at night, as that's when lighthouses are required, or if there's a heavy fog.
All right.
The bulb is powerful even in the day.
I mean, isn't that when it's at its most powerful?
True.
Seems
That is the pinnacle of man at noon.
If I give you the answer to your
That's kinda
question,
long.
you'll get out of my dockhouse.
We will.
This is our tactic. We just annoy them enough until they're just
Sorry,
All right. Well, I'm not normally in the habit of just giving out the locations of specific ships, as there are rogues and ne'er-do-wells that come through here. However, if it'll get you out of my dockhouse, step out the door, take a left. It's the 7th ship down on the right.
We'll look
big-
for a name.
It'll say it on the side of the ship, but now you don't have to go wandering the entire docks looking for it.
Appreciate that. And I did hear word there were some of these ships selling goods. Any word on that?
There are a number
Just
of
off.
merchant vessels throughout the docks. You looking for something specific?
I'll be upfront with you. As you can probably tell, we're not from around here. We're not from near water. We're looking for a bit of
That fooled me.
safety should we go out and there's a mishap with boats.
Hmm. Like
Any
pocket boat?
if there were such a thing, that would be on our. It would have our attention. I was thinking a bit more straightforward with something of water breathing.
Oh,
Perhaps if there's a potion merchant ship, or I don't know. We were told there might be a little bit of a bizarre thing going on, a little bit of a stalls set up to sell goods that can't be moved. And we were going to look around, but I figured I'd ask.
yes. She kind of like thinks to herself for a moment, like she's not sure whether or not she wants to share some information with you or not. I'll actually ask for a persuasion check.
Right.
We'll keep some rolls going.
Ooh, terrible, awful, no good, rotten.
Natural 1.
I was gonna say I'll guidance you, but never mind.
Yeah.
Well, I have some
You know
here,
what?
but I'm
You know
not really
what?
supposed to sell them, so...
Just to keep it all, I'm going to use my heroic inspiration and reroll that,
Oh boy.
because that was doo-doo. That's much better. 14.
14. You know, I do keep some here in the dockhouse. Not really supposed to sell them. They're for emergency purposes, but I'm relatively new to this position as of a few weeks ago, and being in charge, no reason I can't make a little bit of coin off of this. I'm sure the mayor will reimburse the lost goods. So,
If you're comfortable with that, I don't think we'd mind.
sure. What do you say to 25 gold each?
Sounds agreeable to me.
That sounds fair.
And especially since you're not a merchant, I don't feel the need to haggle at all. I think we'll just take you up on your generosity and accept them as is.
How many are you buying?
What do you think, guys? One each? If you want to.
I'll take 2.
Oh. Okay.
Just the
So
one for me.
4 total?
I believe so.
Yes.
Okay, well, to answer the earlier point you brought up, I didn't pay for these, nor are they technically mine. So I just made 100 gold, free. So I'm happy to accept that from you, and you'll be happy to use these should you need them. And she kind of takes a crate from behind the desk and kind of plops it up. The bottle's kind of jingling a little bit, and she takes out 4 of them and puts them on the counter or on the desk in front of her. Do you hand over the money?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
I'll hand over my 50.
25?
No, I'm just handing over 50 to cover 50 of it. And then
Yeah, but I'm
Felix,
going to...
we'll hand over the rest because if other holy friend covered breakfast, we can cover. I have it all in the invoice.
Alright, if you say so, I'll just pull out the 50 gold on the table.
Okay.
Alright.
Good. Well, I hope you survive, for what it's worth.
Yeah, hopefully we don't even need to use these.
Mm,
Do you have a return policy? I chuckle at you for a smirk.
no.
Thank you for your time. You have a good day.
He's such a flirt.
I'll go flirt with the fishes.
Only if they have kissable lips.
Mm.
Haven't you seen Bruxish? That one Pokemon?
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
legit has lips
Cease
like
to amaze me, my friend. Dragar are something entirely different, aren't they?
I'm not in charge of your lip preferences. Please leave my doghouse.
The Bob chooses the lips. And I will walk out on that.
Okay. Okay. You exit down onto the docks. You find the 7th ship on the right, on the docks. You can hear the sound of the kind of waves lapping up on the sides of the docks and on the shore that's here. There's the sound of, bustling people moving about and going about their daily business and lives. I still have that going. And you can clearly see ship that's maybe about 50, 60 feet in length. Seems well equipped for maneuverability and travel. It does have a large, two-manned harpoon on the front of it. And there are there's one large sail. 2 large sails. And front and back.
One?
And
I'm sorry. One, two.
There's a good amount of cargo as far as boxes and crates and barrels and whatnot, and it looks large enough to house a crew of about maybe 20 or so people that would be manning it. So it's large enough, to be a fully crewed operating ship. As you approach it, you do see the name Annabelle Lee on the side, and sure enough, up in the crow's nest, there is a woman who's at this point too high up for you to get any features, but you see the legs kind of dangling over the side. No snoring or anything like that. It looks like the deckhands are just kind of milling about. There's a couple of them that are sitting at a crate that are playing cards on the deck of the ship. A couple of them kind of look up and kind of nod towards you as you're not walking past but approaching, keeping an eye on you.
I mean, we're here to talk, so go right up and hail. crew of the Annabelle Lee, we're here to see if we can speak with your captain. Hopefully we're not interrupting a nap or something, but any chance we could get a word with her?
One of the deckhands kind of calls up, "Captain, you got visitors!" And like almost immediately you see like scrambling, and this woman with kind of blonde hair and a captain's hat, totally like billowing the shirt. What's the shirt kind of shirt called? It's a doesn't really matter what it's called. Billowing white shirt with captain's clothing on, but looking totally like unbuttoned, and she like almost falls out of the crow's nest and gets her hat, puts it on, grabs a rope, and immediately swings down, almost falling into the water, having to like hop skip on one foot, and eventually gets onto the whatever the board is that goes from the ship to the dock. And like lands on that, slides to the side, and almost falls itself off into the water. And she like hastily
really
like
thought
puts
she
herself
would
together.
be more graceful.
Are we sure we want to take this ship?
She didn't fall in.
You looking to speak with good old Captain Coppletree? That's myself. What are you looking for?
Morning. We're looking to talk.
Yeah,
We're a
morning.
venturing group.
Can I do an insight check? Sorry to interrupt. Can I insight check her saying that she's the captain?
Sure, go ahead.
You know what? I don't know what a captain's supposed to look like. So she's the captain.
She's the captain.
Yeah.
She is the captain for sure.
We're an adventuring group. We go by... We're kind of still workshopping the name, but we're going with Bulb and Coin right now. Anyways, the...
Bulbous Coin?
Bulb and Coin.
Oh.
Coin and Bulb. You know what? Good point. Maybe we switch them around. Coin and Bulb. We're working on it. We're here to discuss the fact that... Well, we're here on behalf of... Benji Frogwater, who has recently hired us to investigate the goings-on around the Lighthouse offshore.
And?
Well, seeing as how yours is the only ship that's come into port in any recency, so we've heard, we wanted to get a bit of information, if we could, from you about what's going on out there, and, if possible, if not with you, find out enough information that somebody else might, but charter a course out there to take us to the lighthouse.
Oh, I would be more than happy to take you out there. In fact, if you would be so kind as to choose me as your captain to be the one to take you out to sea, I will take you anywhere you wish to go once you've if and only if you've solved the problem of the ocean. Whatever it is. The Skyhorn Lighthouse and all of its heebie-jeebies and all that. I would love to be your captain. I am so dreadfully bored.
I can understand that. A woman of the sea not being able to go out to sea sounds tragic.
Well, I mean, I could, but, I don't want everyone to think I'm a lunatic. They already think that because I've come back, amidst all of the hullabaloo. So, yeah, let's go out there, little journey. We'll put a little bow on it. We'll have a grand old time. We'll drink some drinks. I'll teach you a couple of dice games. I'm very good at those. Very, very good at those. Don't wager too much money unless you want to actually pay me for this journey. We'll go out there.
We heard you last night at Brennick's place.
Old Bran. Yeah, what a lovely character.
Yes, we turned up into town last evening and managed to find his establishment.
Oh, you were there last night?
We turned in early. It was a day of travel for us, so we didn't stay up to revel too much, but we did hear the goings-on a bit.
I barely remember
he
last
did
night
mention that he actually is the one who pointed us in your direction, and he did mention you might be eager to help solve this situation.
I certainly am. Yeah, I have some cargo, and it has a location it needs to go to farther up the coast, or down the coast. But in any case, it'd be great if we could go out and solve the problem forthwith, as they say, and then I'll travel further south. I could drop you back off here. I'm intending on this being like maybe only like a half a day journey, because you look like strapping individuals who can just sock it to a sea monster, and
we paid for another night at Rennick's place, and we're hoping to make use of it, so we're hoping this won't take long either.
But I'll come back, claim the fame as the captain who brought the adventurers out to solve the problem, have my claim to fame, and then tomorrow-ish, we'll head further south, and I'll bring you somewhere else if you want. Or wherever you're looking to go.
I like the sounds of that. I think this sounds like a fair deal. And the bulb does too.
Amazing.
Well,
I can't wait to cast Spirit Guardians and you see what I have in mind.
All right, well, that went quicker than we were anticipating. We thought we'd have to do a bit more sleuthing around and figuring out things, but if you're willing to go out there, we're definitely interested.
Seems like some adventures are easier than others.
We have found there's a
straightforward
good bit of difference between raiding a knoll cave and clearing out some unusually sized rodents in a basement.
Under a tavern, in the sewers.
Usually the sewers.
Right.
It's nasty stuff that goes on down there. Really makes those rodents grow big.
That, or for some reason, an old lady's basement. It's always one or two.
There were, yeah, that's fair. There was also those sewers that we ran into those mutant turtles.
There was a lot of this weird dish like flatbread with tomato sauce, cheese, and slices of meat on it.
I forget, did we ever find a place that actually served that fresh? If not, we should find one here.
No. And it's weird. There seem to be different styles, too. There was the York New style.
She looks over your shoulders, back towards the town, like the portion of the town where you guys had come from, and kind of scowls for a moment. Oh, what do those two numbskulls want? And as you turn around and you look, you see... Oop, I turned off some things. That's fine. Turn around and you see Gaspar and Nino come walking down the dock in your direction and call out towards Sheila.
Oi, Sheila! We know you cheated at dice last night. You owe us our money. We're here to collect.
And Nino follows that up. Really?
What a great follow-up.
Yep.
I hate you, Chris.
He really knows
Follows
how
it
to
up
build
with
suspense.
silence.
A man of very few words.
We know you use weighted dice. We've caught you in your act. Now pay up or we'll take it from your hide.
And as you see them approaching, and they have gotten to a point where they're maybe about 40 feet from you guys. They were walking up the dock. She hadn't caught sight of them until they were like almost right behind you. Who has the highest insight?
Got a +7.
Ooh, I am plus 0.
I have a +4.
Okay. I'll let the party choose who they want to make an insight check in this moment. I'm assuming it's Eric's character.
I'll just roll all the
Calgar.
dice.
Calgar.
That's a 15.
15.
I'll do guidance. Just to make sure.
Okay, good. You called it before you heard the outcome, so that's good. Not that we're being
It's
super
only a 1.
strict on rules and everything.
Hey!
Oh, There's my
16.
dialogue that I didn't read at all. 16. Okay. Whatever, it's fine. Yeah, so on a 16, so the Arcane Library, who created this module, came up with a very tiny little minigame for this particular encounter. You can tell that there is a conflict score that both Gaspar and Nino have. It's currently at 3. And things that cause it to go higher, if it reaches 5, a combat encounter will begin with Gaspar and Nino. If it reaches 0, you amicably, or however the RP plays out, they move off. So you could intentionally generate a combat encounter here if you wish to. But Sheila does respond. And I'm sorry, one last thing. On your 16, Nino has a look on his face. He looks around at the ships to the left and right of the Annabelle Lee as though he knows something. Like, this isn't just a random encounter. There's perhaps something larger afoot here. Sheila does respond, Gentlemen, I certainly don't use weighted dice, but I'm sure we can come to some kind of agreement on this. What do you say, Captain? Captain? Gaspar responds, We aren't here to play games, Sheila. Give us the money, or we'll slit your throat and take your ship. Who would like to add to this encounter in one way or the other? There are DCs attached to things, so...
Yep.
I have an idea for something, but Chris, go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to walk up to Gaspar, and I'm going to put my hand on his shoulder.
Oh, okay.
I'll be like, My friend, let us calm down and use our words and speak calmly to each other. The bulb seeks peace in us. And I'll lean in for a hug.
All right, so the immediate 5, right?
So,
Mm-hmm.
okay. Let me ask you a question, Chris. Should you be rolling persuasion or deception in this moment?
Persuasion, because I'm not trying to lie to him. I'm saying,
would he use the bulb's name in vain to lie and deceive his people? Like,
Yeah.
come on, Tim. Oh, I'm back to 99. Loading screen.
woo, 99.
Yeah.
That's working immediately for me.
I'm going to move too late.
Laptop
Directly up
powers.
to Gaspar.
Activate.
Yeah. Let's go. Laptop
It's
master
too bad I
race.
can go down to his computer and log on.
I did not see the persuasion check come through for Sulate.
Oh, I didn't hear you confirm that.
Oh,
that
well,
piece.
yeah, no. If that's what you think you should be rolling, then go ahead and roll.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. The
Oh,
bulb.
baby. The ball!
Wait. And that 20 is a 19.
Yeah, -1.
It's good.
Okay. Well, a natural 20 rolled reduces their conflict score by 2. So they're now at a conflict score of 1. So you're
Really put them on the back foot with that one.
you do that, and Gaspar is like, "Ooh, and like you just go to hug him, and he goes to draw his sword, and then you're just hugging him, and the rest of you see him just like kind of close his eyes, and he's like,
Oh, you're kind of
this.
warm.
I needed this. As he's doing this, I will turn to Captain Coppertree and be like, "Just confirm we have an agreement, yes?" And I have my hand out for a shake.
okay. Well, of course we do. We just made an agreement. And she reaches out for your hand.
Thank you. And then I'll turn back to the two. Gentlemen, your business, although valid, will have to wait. Unfortunately for you, your timing is a bit slow this morning. We've come into an agreement with Captain Coppertone here for the services of the Annabelle Lee and her crew.
It's Copper Tree.
Copper Tree. Yep. Anyways, my notes over here. I'll just put it in front of my camera. There we go. We've come into agreement with Captain Coppertree that for the services of the Annabelle Lee and her crew, and as such, being the situation that it is, they are now under our protection. We do not appreciate these threats on these people now that we require their services. Your business may continue at another date, but unfortunately this morning I'm going to have to ask you to leave the matter be and shove off, is it?
Oh, what?
Or, and I will step a little closer so you can see, as I'm doing this, I'm gonna just to Sheila, watch the other side of your ship just in case. And then I'll move forward, or we'll have to protect the crew and her ship, and I will move forward and close enough so that he can see my eye, which I forgot to mention I have brown eyes, but one is brown and one is slightly burnt auburn, but as I blink, it changes what it shows for the pupil and is instead a little raging inferno, because I have an Erzat's eye, false eye.
Okay. Make an
Do
intimidation
for
check.
the frenzy ending
Absolutely.
in Elden Ring.
You still have guidance.
Doesn't guidance
I didn't
go
use
away
it.
after you use it?
I use it for the insight check.
Guidance again. As you've gotten closer, are you coming for the hug too, brother? And
Oh, man! Come on, guidance. Total of 10. Man.
10.
Roll it. Stinking 3.
Their conflict score is now at 2. It has gone up 1
That's
point.
fine. Oh, yeah, I moved forward.
Well, you would have had to be within touching range for him to give you guidance, so just make sure you're within 5 feet of him. There you go.
Yep.
He's still in an embrace with Sulite, and he kind of Gaspar pushes away, and like now draws his sword. You see Nino takes out like a 2 hand axes to the side, and kind of you see Nino seems to be like sweating a little bit as he looks to the left and the right.
This money's ours. And you and your little sparkly eyeball aren't gonna cause us to go fleeing down the docks. This is our grounds. You're not gonna stand in our way. Now, move aside, or get turned into fish bait.
With him, I'm going to stand my ground, and with him drawing his weapons, I'll pull out my shield, grab my trident, and have it at the ready, and just wait. And then, Uriel, might be time for a bit of exercise.
They don't seem to be worried. I'll move forward. But I keep it in mind.
He's
but
charging up.
no, just yeah. But gas bag, we just need her help for like half a day. Once we're back, you can deal with her however you want. But like my friend said, for now she's under our protection.
I think you're calling him Gasbag. The encounter combat
goes up
rating
one.
has gone up to 3 now. It's back up to 3.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really?
But
Who could
you-
have seen
But
that?
you've said something now. Are you trying to reduce it or increase it with what you just said, apart from the gas bag statement?
I mean, decrease it, I guess, with what I said specifically.
Okay.
I'll go with persuasion. My big old.
Well, that is a failure. And
Let's
their
go.
encounter. Let's go. I wanted to roll low. Their
I want to take it to the mouth.
So their rating is now at 4.
So seeing that it's starting to escalate, I'll be like, It seems that we are going to partake in the unpleasantries. And I'll put on my shield and my mace, and it's even though it's a mace, it just glows with like a light bulb at the end of it. And he goes, "We could have really talked about your trauma with trying to look for your dad's approval, but instead you'll find the approval of my mace."
And with that, with that statement, it increases to 5.
Yeah.
Gaspar kind of like takes a step back from your embrace. I did enjoy the hug, but I'm here for my money. And I would like everyone to roll initiative.
Okay.
I will add all of you to the combat tracker. Let's turn off this music.
Better be some Pirates of the Caribbean music here that starts playing.
Nope, I don't have. I'm not.
Oh
that
wait, no
prepared.
copyright. So it's a Pirates of the Caribbean. Corsairs of what's a different like in that we can use
I don't know.
The Mediterranean.
Corsairs of the Mediterranean. Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Looks like too late. Oh, there we go.
For
And
some
Uriel?
reason, the tracker didn't pop up for me, so I was waiting for it to pop up. Would have waited a long time.
Man, I rolled better with my initiative
Yeah,
on my
it's-
+0 than I did at Stera.
But what I'm saying, Chris, is the issue might not be you with your rolls. Might be PTU/Tarot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that was loud. Oh, that was loud.
I know we're in the
Yeah.
we're in the one shots campaign, so not
Yeah.
all the settings are saved from Raiders, unfortunately. Believe me, when I came over here, we haven't done a one shot in a really long time. There were so many things I had to
It's
mess with and change.
Early over a year, 388 days.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
Top of the turn order is Uriel.
Right. Do we use flanking rules? This as
Yes.
well. Alright. Move over here. Turn around. Time to have some fun. Gas bag. And I'll hit him with my hand axe.
Okay.
While flanking him with the Sulite.
Okay. Roll your attack with advantage, right?
Yep. Did that roll with advantage? It did not
It did
roll
not.
with advantage for some reason.
Nope.
I'll just roll again to see if I get a crit, and would you look at that?
The bulb!
The bulb. Amazing.
It's gonna be 1d6 plus 6. Plus, since it's a crit, I'm gonna put a psionic strike into it, so you see green light emanate from my axe as I hit him. For 15 slashing damage plus 9 plus 8, that is 17 force damage.
All right. He's immune to force damage. No, I'm just joking. 17 damage. Here we go. You hit him from the back, takes it, and like turns around and like.
The slashing damage as well? 15 slashing? from my
15
hand.
slashing and 17 force
Yeah.
damage.
Well, what is crit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep. So he's looking not great already.
Yep, and that was
Uh,
my first attack. Second attack from the extra attack. Does it roll with it? Why
Yeah.
wait not roll with advantage? My character sheet's bugged.
well, I
Let me
mean,
just reload it.
19.
Let's see if it happens again. Do I get the crit?
I am not worried about the encounters not being balanced for only 3 players anymore. So
Hey, that was a crit, to be
It
fair.
was a crit, yeah.
true.
So
true.
he takes 9 points of slashing damage, unless you tell me 28 doesn't hit.
No, it does.
Alright.
It does.
So then I'll use my nick attack with my light hammer. That one rolled with advantage. Alright, so my character sheet is in completely gone.
So 27
That
to
is-
hit. Yep.
Yeah. 10 points of bludgeoning damage. And
Okay.
I'll use my dual wielder feat to use my bonus action to attack again with my hand axe.
2024 fighter stuff. I was doing
Why?
this with a
Why
build.
does it? For some reason, my hand axe cannot roll with advantage, but my
Weird.
anyway, 21 does it hit?
It does. Don't you want to roll
Yeah.
save you
Check
crit?
for crit. Check for crit. Check for crit.
What do you mean no?
Happened last time.
Didn't this time.
Happened last time.
Ooh. For 8 points of slashing damage,
Uh-huh.
and
Uh-huh.
that that is my turn.
Okay.
And turn.
Okay. Yeah, so you are just annihilating this guy from the back, and he's just like
Pause.
bloody, getting all
Hold
bloody,
up.
like coughing up blood. He looks like he's about to pass out. You see him like wide-eyed, looking like he's trying to find an out, like an exit already after one.
Let's go
Round of
see
attacks.
those fishes.
All right, it's too late. It's too late. You're up.
Too late for him.
Yeah, I will. Do you yield?
Make an insight check.
He's got to be really clear.
I own these ducks. I let you go. You're free to go. Sheila's free to go.
Good. We still have to teach your friend a lesson. And I'll come over here. And I'm gonna let's see. Let's do something fun.
As
for
you
my
start
free
walking
time.
over towards Nino, Nino, who's the very well put together, slick, oiled hair half orc, sees you, the half orc, walking up to him.
Brother, I don't need this. This is, Gaspar is not good. So it's fine, really.
Do an insight check.
Go ahead. He's afraid for his life. Yeah.
Next time I try to hug you, accept the bulb's embrace.
Oh, the bulb. Absolutely the bulb.
Now I will stop, but I'm not the one who needs convincing. And I'll turn to my friend in the back, who's now got his demon eye, his fake eye. Remember, I'm the peaceful one, he says, but even though there was I was about to cast inflict wounds on him. So yeah, I will just end my turn expecting them to run away.
Okay.
Or I guess, better yet, to phrase it better, I will hold my turn. If they don't run, I swing. That's a better way to phrase it.
I mean, reaction attack when they attack of opportunity.
True, but
So unless so Nino kind of nods, puts his hands up, and kind of moves over towards Gaspar, and Gaspar's gasping on the ground, blood coming from various wounds, and grabs onto Gaspar and looks wild-eyed at the rest of you and attempts to pull him away from the group. Is I've already forgotten your name. Is Uriel or Sulite stop it from happening? He's picking him up and just kind of nodding and keeping his head low, in a submissive way, and grabs onto the other captain and is going to just try and run away.
I am not responsible for my friends.
He needs to learn a lesson. As he takes him away, I'll strike at Gaspar.
Okay.
Non-lethal? Just kind of trying to knock him out?
Yeah. Don't try to go
Okay.
for like his leg to make it swing a limb. So
Okay.
I mean,
With your axe.
well, my axe, yeah, try to
It's,
go for
it's
his
melee,
leg,
so he can choose to do non-lethal.
You
And to be
you don't
fair,
have to
I am
have
a
a leg
dwarf.
for it to not be non-lethal, or for it to be.
To be fair,
What?
I am a dwarf, so 80% of the stuff I hit is legs.
Yep. He doesn't need his leg to still be alive.
You'll get a cool peg leg. You'll be a true captain.
Yeah, he's a captain.
Okay. Yeah, 23 does hit.
And max damage, baby.
Well, that's
That's
twice
clean
as
cut.
that's twice as much damage as health that he had. So. What happens if I reduce him to 0 hit points? Oh yeah,
Bladder
Dead.
blood.
He's
Yep.
dead.
dead. But I'm gonna bring him back to 1, so he's not
Yeah.
actually dead because it's not lethal.
Oh, we
yeah.
can't hover over him.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah. You literally as he's like being dragged away, his you strike him and bottom part of his leg just comes off with the axe strike or the hammer strike. There's a squelching sound as it comes down, and Gaspar it goes unconscious and is dragged off by Nino, and they go off to lick their wounds.
I will, as this is happening, I will step up, and as he's like reeling from the leg being chopped off, I will walk up, cast Produce Flame in my hand, not throw it, but just with the flame in my hand as it's like spinning and riling up through my fingers and such. I will look at Nino, touch Gaspar's leg that was just chopped, and I'm not quite searing it, but I'm doing that for flavor. With I'm gonna give him 1 point to lay on hands, just so he comes back to consciousness.
Okay. Yep.
And then look Gaspar in the eyes as he comes back to awareness, and then lift my hand back up with the fire in it. We appreciate so much you letting us go this day. Get out of here.
I'll
was-
keep
it
the
was-
foot
you
to
lined that up
feed
well
the
with the music.
fishes.
That was good. Yeah. Gaspar wakes up and he's just bleeding all over the deck. Do you do the lay on hands? Do you actually?
I give him a point of healing.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is barely enough to staunch the bleeding. He just wakes up. "Ah, ah, ah, Nino, get me out of here! And he just kind of like, as you say that to him, he just like takes his hat and like puts it over his head as he's being dragged away. They were completely humiliated, and you see as Nino is dragging Gaspar off, Nino kind of turns around and like looks towards the ships on either side of the Annabelle Lee, and does like a this kind of motion, like call it off, and you just hear a little bit of clattering as people are unloading crossbows and starting to stand down in the other
I'll
ships
take the
around.
leg and throw it on one of the ships that the sound's coming from.
Okay.
Effective as always, my vertically challenged friend.
One of the deckhands.
Thank you, my
from-
intellectually challenged friend.
as you do that, one of the deckhands from one of the ship that the leg landed on, like who doesn't have a crossbow or armor or anything, is just it comes up with a bucketed him up. I'm gonna clean this up now, and it's just clean up the leg that flopped onto the ship. And that was the end
I
of
didn't
the
even
first
get a turn.
the first encounter of the module.
Oh man. Yeah. Weapon masteries on a fighter are nasty. 4 attacks at level 1 or 5 rather.
Yeah.
Like
Well, no. 4.
yeah, 4
there's-
attacks at level 5.
I'm
Yeah.
not
Oh,
at
you just added.
all not at all concerned for later encounters at all for you guys.
I didn't even get to go. You don't even know what I have up my sleeve.
I know.
Double
We'll
smites.
find out.
I know
There-
what
there,
you do.
Hey,
there-
shh.
there might at some point be the chance for us to see what you can do.
Never mind.
If I can roll better on initiative and I get to go before these other two, maybe then I'll get to do something. Right.
Okay.
That's
With
why
that,
you pick
I'll-
alert.
To be fair, I took a lot more support spells, so I won't be doing a lot
I mean,
of damage.
you're a cleric. The only damage spell you need is Spirit Guardians.
Yeah.
And
So-
you're a light
And
cleric.
Toll of the Dead.
Fireball!
For the whoops.
Toll of
Twice!
the
We
Dead
won
is
twice!
We level up twice, guys. Level 7 already.
Level 7.
Wow.
Um,
Amazing.
for the purposes of keeping things moving along.
Chris's slow zoom.
I,
Yeah,
I
the zoom in and out is
earlier, and I was
funny.
just like,
So funny.
Yeah.
But go ahead. We were gonna say something.
I was just going to turn back to Sheila and be like, right then, Captain, how long do you need to prepare before we head out?
Well, that was quite the situation that you just handled yourselves handily. I think this is going to be the beginning of a beautiful relationship, if I do say so myself. I've got plenty of things to drink aboard my ship. I hope you like to party, because I want to party with you. So, I'm ready to go now. We just have to get a few of these ships out of the way, and we'll set off on our little journey. I hope we get to fight something, because I can't wait to see what all of you are actually capable of. Gaspar's been a thorn in my side for quite some time, so I greatly appreciate it. And I'm glad you didn't actually kill him, because now I get to gloat a little bit.
yes, you have both
Plus-
legs.
He'll have a cool peg leg now. You know, isn't that like credit points in the Captain world?
Well, not if you lose your leg to some random adventurer looking for a mission. If it, like, he was, battling with a sea shark or something like that, then perhaps it'd be more of a story. We'll make sure that he, well, see, the thing is, if I play you up as not being that important, then that kind of, like, downplays how cool you are, and then, but, if I say that you're really, really powerful, then he's not really to blame for having lost the leg in the first place. We're just going to say he was a blubbering imbecile. If that works
I
for you.
feel like that's not going to be hard for people to believe.
Sure. Well, welcome aboard the Annabelle Lee.
Thank you.
So, you board the Annabelle Lee. It sets off from the docks in the direction of the Lighthouse. And that is where we're going to go ahead and take our break. So, the Annabelle Lee continues out into the ocean. The sun reflecting off of the ocean. It's a beautiful day out. There's a few white puffy clouds up in the sky, and you can see the lighthouse on an island off in the distance, and you occasionally see a bit of wildlife in the ocean, and it's about a 3-hour trek from the docks to get to the lighthouse. Amongst
The hours, eh?
a 3-hour tour.
3
A 3-hour tour.
I know how those go.
Mm-hmm. There are drinks to be had. There are games to be played should you choose to partake of any of those. The crew kind of comes by and mingles a bit, and none of them are, like, rude to you. They're just normal sailing, bandit type characters that kind of make jokes here and there, and one of them falls off the side of the boat and has to be rescued, which kind of puts a little bit of a delay on things, but not too much. This isn't the fastest ship, but it suits the purposes well. Are there any conversations that anyone wants or needs to have on the way to the lighthouse, or anything you want to do?
Probably the time we'd be asking Captain Coppertree about what they saw when they made their way through the waters last, what their take on what's going on is, what they've seen, if anything, that, and probably asking about the lighthouse, what if it's on its own little island, if it's just like the picture, if it's on a rock thing, what the situation with the lighthouse itself is, if there's anything around the lighthouse, or if it's just the one building.
And while he's doing that, yeah, well, he's asking the captain, I think I would probably ask the crew similar questions just in case there's like maybe one of them just happens to know a folk tale that or something, just to see if there's maybe something among the common people who might know something.
Okay. Um, so to kind of cut down on some time, Sheila just kind of well, yeah. So Sheila responds to Calgar. I don't know a whole lot about the lighthouse itself. We pass by it when we're coming in and going, and I know that it's been passed down through family generations. That's about all I know. As far as what I've seen out on the ocean, when I was coming in to Tidecross, there was some strange wave, and there was a ship that was attempting to maneuver around some of the waves, and one of the waves seem to be going in the opposite direction of some of the other waves, and seem to have like pulled it in, sort of, or like in the lighthouse's direction. But this was like perhaps hundreds of feet away from it. I didn't want to stay around long enough to see what had happened, and just continued on my way, as I'm not being paid to rescue others. But now that I know that it's a bigger problem, it's worth my time going out investigating. So I can't guarantee that something similar won't happen to us. But it's not normal for ships to be, and I might add, it was not a stormy day when this happened. So it wasn't normal. We were just traveling. So I don't know of any folklore about it. It's always been fairly safe to travel through here, and it's not now. Maybe one of the crew might know a bit more. And so then one of the crew responds to Sulite. Just essentially explains to you that the owner of the lighthouse is named Lucian Skyhorn, and that it's known that he is a descendant of the Skyhorn family, long caretakers of the lighthouse itself, and they have always had the means of protecting it from outside forces, whether it be pirates or others that were looking to try and take it down for whatever reason. They've always been able to protect it, and so whatever those protections are have either failed, or yeah, that's pretty much all that's known. And it is an island. It's a cliffy, rocky island that's, sticks up out of the ocean, and it is just the lighthouse that sits there. And there's like living quarters on the inside, which is where the family has always resided. And there's docks there that people, where they can dock there, but they don't have like a farm or anything. They've gotten their goods from Tidecross, and that Lucian lives in the lighthouse.
One other point would then be how long this phenomenon has gone on, where ships haven't been going in and out.
Yeah, so that was what with Chris's camera.
Chris got real close.
Yeah.
It zoomed in when you looked away, and then it was just like.
Yeah. So it was mentioned earlier that it's been 3 days.
Okay. Okay, gotcha.
So just before you guys got here, this stuff started happening.
Okay, cool. Okay, something has gone down at the lighthouse, most likely.
Yep. So, key points of note. There was a means of protection for the island. Don't know what that is. It has either failed or wasn't successful.
Haywire.
Something. So, anyways, yeah, you enjoy yourselves on this journey towards the island. It gets closer and closer, and you do catch off the side of the boat, a couple 100 feet away, what appears to be a rogue wave that's maybe 8 or 10 feet tall that seems to be kind of traveling in a circular motion. It's not a particularly wavy ocean right now. That type of swell would probably be during a storm, like a big storm. And it seems to swell more in certain points, almost like it's roiling. It's almost like there's a creature that's causing it to happen. But you kind of, Sheila Coppertree kind of skirts the boat around that, kind of giving it a wide berth, and you do see the docks. And as you're kind of approaching the island, you can, even from this distance, make out the fact that there's like a stone staircase from the docks that lead up a winding path. Yeah, I don't have any. It's just the homepage, essentially. This doesn't quite reflect what's there. So at the top of the stone stairs, there is like a wall, like a stone wall, with a wooden gate that seems to just kind of be flapping in the breeze. There are a good amount of seagulls that are around that are just all over the outside of this island. And you get to who has the highest passive perception here? Actually, give me all of your passive perceptions.
13.
Okay.
14.
Okay.
17.
Cool. So all three of you, as you get to about 100 or so feet from the dock, just kind of coming in, and they're preparing like the rigging and everything to kind of slow down and pull into where the docks are. That you see this wave that you've been kind of monitoring off to the side seem to almost notice that you're coming into dock at the lighthouse or the island dock, and begins racing in the direction of the ship at a breakneck pace. Yes.
During the few hours of travel we had, would you say that counts as a short rest?
Oh, sure.
Right, yeah. I get one cyan
Nice.
back.
I haven't spent anything.
Me either. Well, that's not true. I spent 1 point of lay on hands. That's okay.
But that's a long rest.
That is a long rest. I'm sorry. How far away from the dock did you say we were at this point with the Annabelle Lee?
I said about 100 feet.
Okay. Captain, you see that wave picking up pace, right?
I do. Seems very similar to the one that took out the boat we saw the other day. It's about to hit us. We have but moments. I think everyone should brace themselves.
Oh, okay.
So because of I'm just running it the way that it wants me to run it. So because all of you have a high enough passive perception, you're able to brace yourselves against the boat. I am going to ask for a dexterity saving throw from everyone. You have advantage because you're grabbing onto the boat.
Why will not roll with advantage?
Thank you, advantage. I'm gonna guidance myself just to be safe.
Guidance doesn't apply to you.
Can't you saves?
You're right.
Yeah, so
You're
I'm
right.
at,
You're right.
I'm at 17.
Well, I hope a 14 is good enough.
Not grab the. All right, give me a second.
I mean, just roll on that.
Really weird. It doesn't roll with advantage because I get the green die with the plus.
Yeah.
There it is. Blah blah blah. Okay, and Uriel was not successful. Sulite was not successful. The Calgar was.
17 didn't make it.
Yeah, I have a 17-11 because it didn't roll with advantage.
Oh.
He rolled. His rolls are
the
separate.
first one.
top
Oh,
and
okay,
bottom.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Yep. So Sulite's the only one who was not successful. So as this wave crashes into the ship,
Bye, guys.
with a sickening
on!
crunch, yep. So the wave crashes up over the side of it, and out of the wave comes what looks to be a massive sea serpent out of this wave that is made of water as it sloshes up onto the deck. Sulite, you don't take any damage. However, you are knocked prone. And as this sea serpent comes up onto the ship, it doesn't like screech out or anything. It just is like very large, and it looks around the deck and begins attempting to wreck the ship. And it is just starts to go in to start attacking. That is where we're going to go ahead and roll initiative on this. And I will take you to this.
Right, so give me and Chris 10 minutes so the map loads in.
Yeah, right.
Oh wait, no!
Hey, that loaded in quickly.
Oh my god, what's happening?
Oh, I rolled low on my initiative. I'm not going to get a turn again.
I didn't create a combat encounter. Sorry.
Oh.
You know what? Eric?
It's fine. I don't mind rolling again.
No. I have alert.
I have alert.
Switch with you if I'll switch with you if I have a good one.
I'll take an 11.
Do you want to switch? I have a 12.
That's funny.
It's one.
It's on there. Okay. No, sorry. It's gonna keep being loud.
Yeah.
Sorry, Felix. I don't know what to tell you. It's very quiet for me.
Not loud for me. Yeah.
It's very quiet for me.
Oh, maybe interface, maybe? Or the interface.
Maybe.
We'll see next time.
Music was very, very quiet for me as well, so I turned it up.
Yeah, it just picked up. Yeah.
Okay. Top of the round is Sulite. And yes, it is just a water elemental.
That's fine.
That's fine. Yeah.
It's a sea serpent.
But it's a sea serpent.
Yeah.
Sea serpent water elemental. Exactly.
Yeah.
I'll pick myself up. How unbecoming of me. And then
can you kill this
I
thing in
don't
one-
think
one
I
turn?
can hug this one. I will walk,
Maybe.
and I'm gonna cast my magic item, Power Word Disintegrate. No, I'm just kidding.
Found an uncommon magic item that just gives me power word kill. I don't know.
Yeah.
At will, any time of day.
At will.
Cannot be counterspelled or.
Ooh.
I'm gonna cast because it's a one shot. We're supposed to have fun with it. I'm gonna cast. Where'd it go? Sorry. Inflict wounds. Can I get a con save, please, of 15
Sure.
from the water elemental?
That's a 9.
All right.
Alright.
Alright, come on, D8s. Don't roll low.
Honestly, I wish they kept inflict wounds
it's
in an
10s.
attack roll.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't.
Yeah.
Ooh, this thing does have some stuff.
Resistance. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's a water elemental.
Yeah. Can
Okay.
they like?
But
Put you in a
necrotic
water bubble
is
and
not one of
water.
them. So, is that 20 points of necrotic damage?
Yep.
Okay.
Slightly below average damage. Not the worst.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Was there any description to your
Oh
inflict
yeah.
wounds?
So instead of a bulb that's lit, a bulb that is not lit is shown, and it sucks the light from them,
Okay.
charging the bulb.
It becomes very
Nice.
murky water.
Hey,
Yep.
that's like in Payday 2.
Yep. Okay. The water elemental is going to move here.
Come to Papa.
What's his intelligence score? You know
Out
what,
there.
Let's just roll. You know what? I'm gonna have fun with it because it's a 2-shot. Who cares?
Yeah,
it's gonna
Chris,
move there.
not one. Two shot.
It is going to use Whelm. I need Calgar and Uriel to make a strength saving throw.
Oh no. That's a 1.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
26.
Hey, his dice knocked mine over to a 19. Can I have that instead?
Is a success. So you take half damage. So you only take 4 points of damage. Calgar takes 9 points of bludgeoning damage. I rolled really low.
Yeah.
On the really, really, really low.
Wait.
And Calgar is restrained. Calgar is grappled. Sorry, grappled.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's much less.
I can't. I can't put the effect on you because you're behind.
That's fine. I'm doing it on my character sheet.
Grappled. Okay. It is there. And that is. It doesn't have any bonus actions. That is the end of its turn. It just kind of swirls up around you and like tries to wrap itself completely around you, and it is Uriel's turn. You're inside of the water, but you're not restrained or grappled or anything.
Whoa, I'm inside. I'll just swing wildly.
He's
Everywhere's a target. Yeah.
Am I flanking with Calgar?
Nope.
I
mean, there is water between us.
You could move.
Do you want to take an action to try and pull your friend out of the water?
Nah, he's good.
Yeah, I'm fine.
If I were to move,
No.
I don't know, over here, would I be flanking?
No.
All right. I'll stay there and swing wildly. Actually, no. I'll move just 5 feet there. So he has to move once you're restraining two of it.
Can't
All
get
right,
two at a time.
Yep. I'll swing my X. That was so close to another nat 20. 17.
17 does hit.
Do 1d6. That is 8 points of slashing damage.
Is it magical slashing damage?
It is a magical hand axe, so yes.
Okay.
I'll do it again. Because I'm a fighter. That's what I do. 14.
14 just hits.
Just hits. Alright, sure that wasn't alright. There's 11 points of damage.
Okay.
Now, my
You're
hammer.
through
Hammer
the water.
time. 4 plus 6.
25 just hits. No.
you should always say just hits.
It just hits.
Yep.
That just hits.
So for 7
You
points.
guys are just hitting it.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, doing nothing else.
It.
Yeah.
You're just hitting it.
I'll hit him again with my EX. 20.
8, 11, 19, 26 points of damage so far. 20 hits. That's another
I'm
8
always
points of
impressed
damage.
how you guys come up with these broken builds.
And I'll pump one
At
of
level
my.
5.
I'll pump one of my Psionic Strike into it. So an extra 9
Well,
points.
you got the 2 players in the
Force damage.
2-shot with you, Chris, that put together silly things.
Chris, I am a fighter. I could 1 feet. That's it.
Yeah, but still, I'm just the creativity of it to be more than it just the base of what it is always just impressive.
Well, to be fair, what I'm doing right now is just using. Oh, I should have had advantage of most of those attacks because of Vex. I forgot it.
Yeah. Oh, I always forget Vex.
Yeah, I always forget it. It's just the added weapon masteries in 2024.
Yeah, the weapon masteries that they added with
Which-
the,
Which is what is letting me attack an extra time for free. With my hammer.
Gotcha.
Pretty great, yeah.
Yeah, I still got to learn the newer rules because I'm going to be running a campaign for my dad and his friends for the next year.
It's the
and
same
new
framework. It's just a few tweaks.
Yeah.
I argue more balanced. Less ways you exploit it.
Yeah.
But there's still a few things that are in need of tweaking. But,
I mean,
yeah.
you feel pretty powerful. I'm gonna have to learn what to do with characters that seem like they're doing more damage than I would expect a level 5 character to do, which is fine.
To be fair to him, all I do is damage.
I didn't subtract that 9 damage yet.
Yeah,
so now
9.
I have.
That was force damage. If
Yep, that's fine. Yep.
And
You get a turn.
Calgar gets a turn.
I get a turn. Watch me miss my 2 attacks. I don't like being grappled by this thing, so I'm going to go ahead and use one or 2 uses of my wild shape. Now that I'm in my armor, by the way, I have my full chain shirt, and it is smoldering always. It always looks like it's somehow little pieces of it are on fire here or there, and it's smoking and smoldering. I got the fire motif. My shield has a big old like Raging Inferno emblem on the front of it. very, very fire motif going on. And so now as I activate my Druid Wild Shape feature that's not actually wild shaping, which is called Ruin Incarnate. As I activate it, what instead happens is the flames rile up and wreath around me, and there's just like these ethereal flames all about my person, and I'm in serious mode now.
Oh.
It gives me. Let's see. It gives me. Where did I put it? It's there. It is.
Extra attack. An
Extra
attack.
attack. If it's is this thing below half health?
Yep.
Because okay, so it's bloodied, so I get advantage on attack rolls against it.
No, it's technically not below half health.
Okay.
Sorry.
Then I don't yet. I do need to know that, and my AC goes up. Oh, I'm going to start swinging with my trident. I'm attacking it, so the grapple doesn't really affect me. I don't care. I'm just gonna, while I'm there, and the flames are just gonna start stabbing. Do I get advantage with
No.
with Zulite? No?
No.
He's on the other side of the thing? Okay. Then it's just a swing, and probably a miss? Not a miss. Let's go. 24 to hit.
Just hits.
Let's do the thing. Oh wait, no, I can't do the thing. Ah, right, because it's tried. I can't do that thing because I use my bonus action to wild shape.
Yeah, but the entropy
other thing.
smite is
I can do that. Yeah.
Okay, then do it.
You can reliquary smite, but you can druid smite.
My druid smite.
If you can do it, then do it.
Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm just deciding on which level of thing.
Okay,
I'm going to do
decide.
a third level
3.
slot.
There you
Second
go.
level slot.
Second level.
I'm doing it. I'm literally doing the thing. I'm not sitting here contemplating. I'm looking at what numbers I'm rolling. Where'd it go? Gosh dang it.
I don't know.
Plus per level. So it's 3d8. Solid. So it will take as I stab into this thing. Energy flows from me through the trident and explodes as on the point of contact for extra damage. As I put a ruinous smite into this thing, so it takes 16 necrotic damage on top of the 9 piercing it took from my
Which was
weapon.
magical, right?
It is a magical weapon. Yeah.
Okay, so you said 9, so 25.
Yes, 25 total.
Okay, now it is below half health.
Cool. So I get advantage on this next stab, which is just going to be a stab. Only an 11 to hit, because I rolled terribly. I rolled 2
misses.
4s. Oh, no, 3 and a 4. Couldn't see the other one.
11 does not hit, unfortunately.
Yeah. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's do the other thing, too. This is... no, I'm not. No. That'll be my turn.
Okay, cool. So you're inside of this swirling water creature, and you strike out, and there's a boof from the inside as it takes all of that damage, and it's gonna not do anything else because it's not its turn. And it is now Sheila's turn, the NPC, the captain who runs down, and she does get advantage because she's flanking with Uriel. And because she's getting advantage, she also gets sneak attack.
Nice.
Speaking of sneak attack, the narrator at the start, that was Victor 5, right?
Could be. Could be if you wish for it to be. Wow, I thought she was going to do more damage than that. Oh, she gets to make 2 attacks. Her first slash with her rapier, she takes out and stabs it, deals 12 points of damage. No, it doesn't. She's not using a magical weapon. It's yeah, okay.
That 12
And then
with her sneak attack stuff does she get as a rogue?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep, I'm rolling low
rogue.
tonight. Second attack coming in, which will not get sneak attack. That hits, and wow. Okay. 2 points of damage. Yay, good NPC. End of her turn. Sulite.
It's fine. She's a captain, not an adventurer.
Right.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast Toll of the Dead. Can I get a Wisdom saving throw, please?
I should have narrated that. As
Wait, that was just strat, Chris. Since you usually roll bad, you're making Tim roll for you instead.
Sheila would have like taken out her rapier and run down the stairs towards it. Get back, you foul beast! And as she was stabbing it, and it rolled a natural 1 on its Wisdom saving throw. So
Perfect. And because it's injured.
Wingered. It's wingered.
It's wounded and injured.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
It's wingered.
Perfect.
Look at that.
Oh my goodness.
Necrotic.
How much health does this thing have? Necrotic? Okay.
Yep. And a light bulb forms in front of it, and it shatters. That's my Toll of the Dead.
That's your Toll of the Dead. This water creature turns towards the light bulb that shatters in front of it, like, huh? It's confused. That's
my turn.
It's gonna get one more turn. Let's see if its whelm comes back. It does come back.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm kind of underwhelmed.
Wow.
I'm under the whelm's grapple, so
Yeah.
that's me, not you.
So you are currently grappled. You automatically take the damage
Oh man.
at the beginning of its turn. So you take, there's a better roll, 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Hey, guess what? I'll use my reaction. Where is it? To use Protective Field to reduce the damage by, is it 1d8 plus? Yeah, 1d8 plus my intelligence bonus. Well, roll with the intelligence bonus.
Cool.
It did. All right. I'll use my
so
reaction to reduce the damage by 4. Woo!
So that just automatically happens. Wow, I am. We'll take care of the things that I've forgotten after this.
Where are you?
It is going to drag Calgar with it and is going to move. You know what? Let's go to Sulite. We're gonna move you this way. You're underneath it. It's gonna use Whelm again. That is a strength saving throw from Sulite.
Certainly.
Ooh, that's a much better damage roll. And
that is a negative from Sulite.
That is a failure. Sulite is grappled by this creature and also takes 17 points of bludgeoning damage
Okay.
as it whelms you. That is the end of its turn. Of course,
I'm whelmed.
but are you overwhelmed or underwhelmed?
He's just whelmed.
He's just
Just
whelmed.
You know, I'm pretty just whelmed. You know,
Yeah,
it's
just
one
a
of
little
those
bit of
whelming
whelm.
days.
All right, Uriel, take us out of this battle.
Don't worry, guys. I won't let you drown under my watch.
Mm-hmm.
And since my last attack was with my hand axe,
What's the minimum damage you can do on your attack?
7.
27 just hits.
11.
Okay. How does Uriel want to do this?
I mean, it's just a water snake. I'm just
It's
hacking
a
at it
water
with my.
snake. It's a water
I mean,
snake.
yes. So I'm just hacking at it with my axe and my hammer, just trying to focus like where they're being like held
Mm-hmm.
to like free them.
So just
And,
like Gasper described, your splish splash having a blast. In
exactly,
the water.
yeah.
At the water's spraying around, and it eventually. As this song comes on, which is quite fitting because we use the other song from that game for the fanfare of as it just incorporealizes back into the water. That's not a word, but It
Discorporates?
discorporates. Sure, as it sloshes back down into the ocean.
That that blood splatter is different than usual.
Yeah.
It's like transparent, translucent.
So you have defeated this water creature. You see the waves subside and kind of continue on past the ship as though the ship was parting it, and part of it like crashes into the dock, which you hear it kind of crack a little bit, and the wave dissipates into the rest of the ocean, and it is just a relatively calm surface of the ocean itself. And you're about 100 feet or so from the dock. And
It's my first time I see. Is this why your sailors are always so jacked? Do you have to fight the water, or?
No, we're not normally having to deal with water monsters, but if this is what was described, I'm glad you were aboard, because otherwise I surely would have perished. I'm not sure that we could have handled that on our own. I'm glad I got in a couple of good nicks into it, but you seem to have easily fought it off. But this does beg the question, is this the thing plaguing the waters and causing it to be more dangerous to travel? I am, after all, the only person who's seen, or my crew and I are the only ones who've seen this, and now we've actually encountered it. I suppose if every ship were just manned with fighters of your stature, everyone would be safe. But there has to be something underlying and a reason why this is suddenly happening.
I doubt this single creature, this watery sea serpent, was what's terrorizing the entire region. It seemed a bit too small for every ship to be docked. I think we should still keep an eye out for the many more rogue waves. It might not be alone, there might be more of them, or it might be a small part of something bigger going on. In fact, I would like to stand up and stretch off and shake off some of the water and take a look around to see if I can see any other odd wave behavior going on currently, or if we're in the clear for the moment.
Sure, make a perception check. Perception.
17.
17. After about a minute or so of scouring the ocean, looking off into the distance a bit, about maybe 300 feet or so off from the island itself, you do see a wave begin to swell up a bit and start to kind of go in like a circular motion and start to like carry out to the sea and then kind of swing back towards the island like it's searching. And doesn't seem to notice the ship or head in your direction. But it does seem that, and then we'll just say another minute goes by and another wave joins the other one, and it begins to like build up more and more of them as the minutes progress, making it possibly very dangerous if there were a lot of these.
Yeah. While we're doing that, I'm going to cast Prayer of Healing on all three of us. Oh, that will be some, just to get us some HP back. And with Prayer of Healing, you also benefit from a short rest.
Wow.
All right, I'll get my back. One of my die I used that.
And we're going to get 9 HP back.
Does it say we benefit from a short rest? So can we use hit dice?
Prayer of Healing, I'll read the exact verbiage. Creatures within range of the spell, entire casting, it's 10-minute casting, benefits a short rest and gain the benefits of a short rest and also gains 2d8.
Oh, I mean, that sounds like we could use hit dice.
Yep.
Because I can't use Prayer of Healing again. No one can benefit it until everyone's taken a long rest.
Yeah.
So I can pick other targets, but I can't pick the same targets with prayer.
Right. So I think they're intending on you being able to use your hit dice for that during that.
Yeah.
Cool. I will definitely make use of some of those. How far am I down? Down by 10.
Just one up.
Cool. Nice. But I'm only down 4. Boom.
Same.
Sorry to interrupt the flow. Just wanted to get the healing out.
All good. Does anybody have a hard cutoff tonight?
Really? No.
No, not really.
Okay. I
don't want to play till like 2 a.m. But
no.
Yeah.
No. I do
A
have
reasonable time, I guess.
I do have a designated spot. So we'll try and get there.
Yeah.
Bit more to go to get there.
So we heal up and all right, Captain. I don't know if you want us to take a longboat raft or something over to the docks, or if you intend on staying on the end of docking. Whatever your plan is.
Well, the dock is big enough for me to pull the ship up to. It's designed that way, so I can simply dock at the dock, and that's what I'll do. So to correct something that I forgot to do earlier for whatever reason, as I'm woefully unprepared every time we play any D&D ever, I would like each of you to roll a D4, and then I would like each of you to roll a D100. I'm sorry, a D20. D4, D20.
D4.
We're gonna have a little bit of fun with this. And we'll just take them as they come. I only see... Oh, hold on. All right, first one that I see is... Calgar. Rolled a 3 and then an 11. Okay,
Yep.
3 and then an 11. Back at the docks, before you exited Tidecross, in the waters underneath the where all the ships were parked, someone in your party noticed something shiny under the water, and you swam down and you retrieved a chest. And on the inside of the chest, there were a couple of items, one for each of you. For Calgar received a potion of fire breath.
Oh, good. Let's go.
If I get a potion of healing.
Even though it's a little video gamey, I just think it's fun to do things like this. So, okay.
No,
Who's next on this?
Heck yeah.
Here we go.
Potion of fire breath.
Uriel
So
rolled a
on brand.
4 and
4
then
and a 10.
A 10. Wait. Oh, that's interesting. There's some duplicates on this. Okay. That is an ever-smoking bottle for Uriel.
Ooh, that's great.
That's fun.
All these items are just everything on here is all standard D&D stuff.
Yeah.
Nothing custom. So, and Sule was a 4 and a 13. It's a gem of brightness.
Oh my gosh. That's so good. That's so good.
Boom!
Can't believe it.
Oh,
I can't believe it.
that's so good.
Okay. And as the sea creature is defeated, and as it dissipates, and it coughs up a number of items. I would like all of you to roll another D4 and another D20. I know we're just we're doing some Luke Goblin stuff up in here, but it's fun, so you guys can figure it out.
Fine, I'm about to get another potion of fire breathing.
Are you serious?
Almost.
11, yeah, it's a tree.
I see Uriel's came through first, so I'm going to do Uriel's first. So you rolled a 2 and a 15. That is a ring of swimming.
Oh, that's
Nice.
great.
Oh!
Nice.
Okay. All right. And why am I...
I rolled a 3 and an 8 because I rolled them together.
I don't...
I made it difficult.
A 3, and an 8.
Yep.
That is a potion
So
of
he's playing a
growth.
40? Holy.
Potion of growth.
Potion of growth.
Hey, that's what I do.
Yep.
There is a just it's fun. It's fun to kind of maybe have a little bit of a peek behind the curtain. So 1 is weapons, 2 is utility, 3 is potions, and 4 is general store. And some of the general store and potion and utility things kind of overlap.
Yeah.
A little bit. So 3 and 7 is a potion of animal friendship.
The bulb wishes me to be friends with animals.
It also gave you a gem of brightness, which is perfect.
Which is
That's
the bulb.
Yeah.
That's
The bulb itself.
Emissary of the bulb, a scion of the bulb has come to me.
I've just been reminded of in Night Sea Sucker when something like that, we found a chest. I don't remember who it was, but somebody got a luck blade. Like, also, we need to roll for the wish. Didn't get any.
Yep.
So, anyways, just a fun thing to do.
Sure.
And there will be some more opportunities for that in the future.
My curse is gone. I didn't get a potion with healing.
Yep, they're on there.
Yeah.
Okay. The boat pulls up alongside the docks. You see that the steps that lead up towards the area here is kind of slick to an extent. Like it either rained recently or we're on the ocean. So you know what? We don't need that. We want the good stuff.
The sea spray.
This one. It seems, I don't want to say abandoned, but the fact that the gate is swinging in the stone wall that's here, there's like not like a courtyard, but there's a little bit of a clearing in front of the door that leads into the lighthouse itself. There's an attached like building off to the side that it looks like you'd have to go into the lighthouse to get into this like hum living space that's here. I will say, whoever's proficient or good at survival, or whoever has the highest survival, can make a check here.
I have a +4.
Big old 0.
I have a +4 as well.
I've rolled all the other things you can roll.
All right.
Yeah, let Chris.
Right.
The bulb
Bulb.
survives.
19.
Bulb guides.
So, a couple different details. You see that on the base level of this lighthouse, there are no windows. There are 2 windows that are about 40 feet up, and then about maybe 20 or so feet above that, there are, just from this perspective, you see like 1 larger window and then 2 around the left and right hand side at the top of this. And of course, there's like the top of the lighthouse, which is just all glass around, which is where the light is and everything, which is on and shining brightly. You don't see any activity like actively, apart from the seagulls that are around. There's no other wildlife, but you do, with a 19 survival check, see a couple of footprints that look not like boot prints that are here.
We got their toesies out.
Something not human or elf or dwarf. I'll give it down a 19. It looks somewhat amphibious.
Flippers.
The fish, they're evolving.
That's why you got the potion of animal speaking.
Talk to the fish.
Bob
The bulb provides.
You know, tufts of grass, the sea breeze, the hot sun coming down. It's very much an ocean aesthetic and feel and smell to everything that's here. You don't smell fish other than the salt water and
Low tide or high tide smell?
neither.
It's ocean.
It's ocean.
What kind of sea are we talking about?
No, because
Like,
it's a very,
It's a
very
warm weather
different smell.
sea, shallow sea. I know.
tropical sea.
Does it smell like doo-doo or just...
Did you do your water research? Your marine biology degree?
How do the tectonic plates affect the water, the tides here?
Knowing the region, having adventured in it for a while, you know that it is not out of the question for there to be nefarious aquatic life that is sentient that would be coming up and doing bad things.
Okay. The Sahuagin
Okay.
found me. I'd like to look around the base area to see if there are any other paths. Because I know you said it looks pretty like wet and not easily traversable, but it's like there is like, oh, if we go this way, there's a bit of a island section that we can kind of look around, and maybe there's something over that way, or is it all pretty much? It's just the rocky base of this thing the house is on, and pretty much the only way up is the stairs.
Huh. That's interesting. I'll ask you for a survival check.
Okay,
Or perception. You can pick which one you want.
I'll do perception because it's higher. That's a 9 for a 16.
What
Okay.
a metagamer. What?
You give me the option.
So
Yeah.
from your perspective, without taking a long time to
Yeah.
scale cliffs and whatnot, it seems like the only logical way up to the top is the stairs. It isn't to say that the rest of the island isn't traversable, but it's large enough. It's probably maybe about 100 feet, 100 to 150 feet across. So it's not very big, but it's everything else, like traversal wise, you'd have to be like climbing along cliffs to get to the other sides of it.
Okay. So the picture here is pretty representative of the look of the
yes,
base,
and
at least.
this is
Okay, cool.
probably the 15th to 20th attempt at getting it to generate the image that I wanted it to generate to look like this.
Yep. All right. Looks like the front door. It's our way up.
I mean, the
Sometimes
stairs are, but
the
yeah.
truest door is the door in front.
Sometimes.
Like this
Sometimes.
time. Let's go.
Okay.
Go
Let's careful on the stairs. If it's not been traversed and maintained in a number of days, it could probably quickly become slippery. I don't know.
Yeah.
Keep your wits about you.
You slowly and carefully make your way up the stairs. The description of the lighthouse and from your perspective was mostly, I had assumed you'd already ascended the stairs, but you've now ascended them and you're now at that gate that was kind of swinging open, and there was like a singular seagull that doesn't seem to be bothered by anything, your presence included, and is just sitting on the post of the wall that's there on the right-hand side, and you pass within like 2 feet of it, and it just kind of looks at you. Doesn't make any sound, just kind of looks at you. You walk past into the opening area that's maybe about, and again, the picture's not 100% accurate. You've got maybe like 20 or so feet from where that gate is to the front of the lighthouse, and the door is at your disposal. No windows on the first level that's here. The door is closed. The lighthouse does appear, and I'm going to say this, not that it's something that you have to do or should do, not that you should do it, but it does look as though the lighthouse could be possibly scaled. Now, I'm not at all suggesting that you do that. I'm just letting you know that
Tim's
looks like
telling
you'll
us to
climb it.
climb the lighthouse. Let's go, boys.
Let's get our climbing gear.
I hesitated
The
to say it.
bulb has spoken.
The bulb says to climb.
And if that was a decision you were going to make, I was going to have somebody roll an intelligence check to see whether or not it was actually a good idea to do that or not. So,
Yeah, but the bulb
Let's
thing.
try the front door. Just take a quick look around this little courtyard that's got this wall around it, just to make sure we're not missing anything. There's not somebody in the corner, like behind the door, waiting to stab us as we move by.
sure. Well, you can't see inside because the door is closed and there's no windows.
No,
on
I
this
meant
floor.
the gate.
Oh, the gate. Oh,
walled
yeah.
gate.
No, you. It's the walls are not super,
Yeah.
super duper.
Yeah, no,
high.
we go in the courtyard through the
Look
wall
around.
and then make sure
Can.
there's nothing in here before we go to the front door of the lighthouse to go.
You feel confident that there isn't anyone waiting out here or anything waiting out here to stab you in the back. Okay.
What about in the front?
You walk up to the door, Okay. The door is closed. You knock on the door. I'd like everybody to make a perception check.
The door stabs you.
We don't roll enough dice. We need to roll more dice.
That's a nat 20.
That's 21.
11.
Wow.
11.
I mean,
Wisdom
I'll
check,
guidance.
baby.
Yeah.
that's pretty good.
Increase that 11, Felix.
Alright. 13.
Oh!
Bold.
For 13? Sure.
Yep.
Okay. So you go up and you knock on the door, and there is a scrambling sound from the inside. There is what sounds like tables being thrown over on their side. There are like I don't know, wooden cups and bowls, and it's just clattering of various things all over the inside. You don't know what the inside looks like, but there's a good amount of that noise all of a sudden as soon as you knock on the door. There is the sound of thud, 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 like things are being thrown up against the door from the inside. And you also hear chittering, like some creatures are talking to each other from the inside in a language that you don't understand. I say chittering, it's more slimy than that.
Slimy chittering.
Yes.
Interesting.
I'm not going to try and... I was going to, and then I decided not to.
Alright, well, I mean, try and
Break down the door.
push the door a bit, yeah. Something's clearly not right here, and Mr. Lucian Skyhorn ain't home, so... Intruders! Try and do that, at least.
Johnny!
So,
Right.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Try and force the door.
Okay. With your weapon, or you're trying to just open it and push it? Like, push in?
Start with that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Alright, make a strength check for me.
Should I be doing this? Let's
Should
have
you
the
be
fighter
doing
do
this?
it.
Yes.
All
Yep.
Ural,
Strength check.
the door, please.
Of course. 15.
Is he receiving guidance?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. The cat was doing something that shouldn't be doing. So.
Before.
Nice.
Makes it a 19.
For a total of 19.
The
Perfect.
destroyer of worlds was destroying worlds instead.
Okay. The door bursts inwards, and you fly past a table and chairs and other things that were thrown up against this door, and immediately spears are hurled in your direction.
No.
As the door opens. And we'll get to rolling initiative momentarily, but we do have to resolve.
There was a text, yeah.
What I'm going to do is, and forgive me, I did not make this map. I'm going to take you there. I think you can see everything. You're not supposed to be able to see everything.
There's
But
no
I don't
fog
care.
of war.
I don't care.
Or
Pretend like you can't see everything.
Well, right now I can't see any.
Okay.
Doors-
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Uh-huh.
it's Sahuagin. I was right.
All right. So you're gonna be here. The other two are right behind
It's
you.
Eelfo.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna turn this off. We're gonna come over here. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Stop
Right,
it.
It's changed nothing. I was checking if it was interface or ambient that changed the volume. It did nothing.
Two held
that?
actions of. Wait, why? Wait, what? You know what? It doesn't matter. I don't care. I'm not bogging down combat. The first attack that comes through on you is a 9.
Yeah, that's miss.
Okay. Second
Barely-
one
Barely, that's
is-
barely a miss.
is a 10.
That's
Oh my gosh.
barely misses.
You know what? And for good measure, the one guy that you're next to is going to get hit because he was holding his action to attack you.
Yep.
He also rolled a 10 to hit you. So that is
Barely misses.
It's just when he goes to hit you with his knife. I'm going to move everybody onto the initiative order here.
Oh, we're so close to it.
Oh, hey, actually rolled okay. Let's go. Oh, they're rolling well.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody's on there. Sorry for the loud noise. I didn't even hear the sound. That's how quiet it was for me.
Weird.
Top. Let me just check one thing before we start this. I apologize.
Yeah.
You better apologize.
Oh. Oh boy. Excluding a possible surprise round. What does that mean? Okay. All right. Top of the round. It's this guy's turn. He is going to. What's their intelligence? Their intelligence. He's going to move here. He's going to make an attack on Uriel. That is another 10 to hit. That is the end of his turn. The second guy who was holding his action for the first thing is going to make his attack roll. That is a 17 to hit.
Miss. Actually, barely misses.
Okay. They are just gunning for you, coming up and just slashing at you with their knives, not managing to do much of anything. Oops. It is Calgar's turn.
Okay. It's time to go and do a thing.
Favorite rocket ship.
We're just gonna get in there and go at it.
This is the first time in our group's history where we will have had 3 combats in one session.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Can we really count the first one as combat though?
Yeah,
True.
it wasn't.
That's true.
That was Ural going and beating up a guy.
That one was closer to Bleeder and Garen.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
just like, oh, I thought you were stronger. Let's just attack. I'm not doing anything fancy.
To be fair, this module was designed for 2014 rules, so.
Yeah.
You know, the power-wise, both PCs and monsters in 2024 are stronger. So yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna just to swing. Just do an attack. 16 to hit.
On this guy in the front here, yeah, that definitely hits.
Not barely.
Cool.
Not
It
barely.
just hits.
No, it doesn't.
You're still grappled, by the way.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
I'm grappled by my past. My past holds on to me.
I was really happy with these standard Eelfolk tokens, by the way.
Yeah, they look great.
Yeah, nice.
I think they look really good, and that's ChatGPT right there.
Yeah,
made that.
So
Once again,
let's
built on JSON. Yeah.
strike some fear into these things and just do a big ol' hit. Yeah, let's get started. Let's do it. I'm going to put 2 smites into this thing.
Oh, okay.
Double smite, a divine smite, and whatever it's called.
Ruinous Smite, whatever.
Ruinous smite, yeah, thank you. So it's 2d8 and 2d8. Did I roll the damage for that? I did. Okay, so it's first off 9 piercing damage.
Okay.
Plus 10 necrotic damage, plus 11 radiant damage. As double double energy goes into this thing.
It's literally that meme of that skeleton just getting erased. Just
Yeah. 30 damage.
You deleted it. So
Yeah.
you run in the door, and it's like, Yeah. Splat. Yeah, it evaporates in front of you.
Uh-huh. And I will step over here towards this one. You cannot flee from doom, creatures! And I will end my turn.
Okay. This guy's gonna move over to here.
How dare
He's
you?
gonna get advantage on his attack on Calgar.
Does he want to come
Hold on, I gotta get the
and
cat
get some
off
sauce?
the TV. The cat's attacking your names as you fling it across the screen.
I love it.
1 second, I gotta get the cat.
Okay.
True cat activities.
Oh, with advantage, it
Enrichment.
rolled a 22.
Silvery barbs. I'm just
That'd be
messing with
funny.
you. I don't have it.
Okay. I'm assuming that hits.
For now.
That is. Oh. What?
I didn't spend my wild shape to do the
Okay.
thing, because...
That is 7 points of of flashing damage. It's roofing. It's a roofing eel. It's a roofing eel folk. That's the end of its turn. The other guy, who's also going to get advantage, is going to make its attack on you. No, that's keep lowest, not keep highest. The other one, that's a 16 to hit you.
Nope.
Okay, it misses. Uriel, you're up.
Yeah, actually, with the alert feat, I can switch initiative with one of my willing allies. I like to actually, I should have done it earlier, but switch with Sulite. So I get the 1, he gets the 12.
Okay. Oh, for initiative?
If he's willing.
Yeah, for
If he
initiative.
wants
yeah. Are you willing, Christopher?
Would you like
I
to
am
go
willing.
earlier?
Would you like to earlier to blast stuff with the I don't
Alright,
know
Then
fireball?
I'm gonna do the thing, and I'll
Yep.
use that and Sulite. Oops. Come on.
What is it like? Radiant flare or something like that? AOE.
So then, I need to back up in combat. Then it is Sulite's turn.
Radiance of the Dawn. But you're a light player.
Yeah.
Fun. Hit the nuke button. Yeah, and it is each creature of your choice. Yeah. The nuke.
Okay.
Let's see
Is
what
my turn.
Sulite can
Am I
do.
good?
It's your turn, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Just making sure. I'm gonna come in here, and then, yeah, I'm gonna do what. Just make sure I understand.
Oh, you understand.
Perfect. I'm gonna pull out of my pocket
We can't hear you.
a
Eric.
light bulb.
I know. So I wasn't talking to the mic.
I'm
Pull out a
gonna
light
pull
bulb?
out a light bulb as my holy relic, and a bright light shines. And I need how many creatures?
Is this the gem that you just got?
5.
No, but that's a good flare. The
enemies.
gem is attached to
No,
it.
the
It's-
flare is your other feature. It's wording flare. I'm just messing with you, Chris.
Yeah, oh. Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay. All right. You're confusing me. You're just Felixing me.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's a new term. You're Felixing me. Amazing.
Felixing me. All creatures within 30 feet that I choose, which is going to be all the enemies, must make a DC 15 con save, please.
Oh boy. All right, we'll go top left to bottom right.
Cleric stuff.
First one is a 13.
Nuclear
fail.
cleric stuff.
Okay, so I'll just roll. Yeah, I'll just roll them all.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's an 11. That is an 11. That's a 17.
cool.
And an 11.
Was that 4 11s?
No, it's
3
3
11s.
11s. 13, 11, 11, 17, 11.
All the ones that failed take 15 damage, and the one that passed takes 7.
Radiant
What kind of
damage.
damage?
Just
Oh, it's
praise
radiant.
the sun.
Radiance of the Dawn.
Oops. Wait. Okay, it worked. Good. So it's just vibrant light energy coming out from your light bulb, and they all like
Yep.
sizzle. You're cooking the eel folk in
And
their own skin.
I bring up the light bulb, and then it levitates from my hand, and I do 100% hit the pose from Dark Souls. And it just
Praise the sun.
I imagine you walk.
The
You're like the bulb, and radiates.
And that's my
outwards. Amazing. That is amazing. Okay. Yeah, this hunter is kind of reeling from what just happened. Yeah, it's not happy. What does it do? Blah blah blah. This here, it is going to make an attack with its crossbow on Sulite for sure.
okay.
Yep. Okay. It's a 13 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
Okay. The other hunter's turn. It's going to make a crossbow attack on Sulite. That's a 21 to hit.
That does. Believe it or not.
That is 12 points of damage that I don't know what type it is. Piercing damage.
Oh, I'm immune to piercing damage.
Yeah, I bet you are. 12
Yes,
points of
one of
piercing
the
damage. Finally,
common
a
items.
crossbow
Yeah.
finds purchase. And bottom of the initiative order is Uriel.
Am I at the bottom because I'm short? Is that it?
You made the dwarf.
Alright, I'll attack the injured eel folk that's flanking my boy Colger.
Yep.
I should have moved 5 feet ahead, but I forgot. 13, that's a miss, I'm guessing.
13 does not hit.
Yeah, I'll actually move here so I get advantage this time.
Okay.
Right, and then hit him again.
25 just hits.
Just it, yeah. Alright. It's 8 points of damage.
Oops.
I'll
He's looking pretty hurt.
I'll do attack with my light hammer, and because of Vex, I'm flanking anyways. Advantage. 25 just hits.
Just hits.
For
Rolls an
8
natural
points
20,
of damage
just hits.
again. Really consistent. Yeah, and I'll do my bonus action attack on the ill folk that's
Okay.
left besides me. 22 just hits, right?
Just hits.
For 10 points of damage.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
alright, and I'll move over here, and that is going to be the end of my turn.
Cool. At the top of the round, a door inside of the lighthouse from one of the other rooms swings open, and a bunch more eel folk that were hiding in the other room come
No, they don't.
swarming out of it. He sort of closed the door. He closed the door. No, they don't. That's so funny.
Nope.
They kind of just heard the commotion and they were going to run out. I'm going to let's just see how this plays out because they're supposed to run out, but it's fine. I'm gonna add all of them and let's roll and see how this goes. I should be handling these in groups, and I'm just not going to do that. I should. Chris is very disappointed in me right now for not handling that way.
This time.
No, individual.
Chris will remember that.
What just happened? What? What? The heck? There we go. All right. Top of the initiative order is now this Eelfolk hunter, not Calgar, who is going to run out into the space here, see what's happening on the battlefield, and doesn't know which one of you is doing the light stuff, and is gonna make a crossbow. You know what? No. It's gonna
Doesn't
run
that
out.
close the door and just...
It's gonna make some attacks on Uriel.
Alright, Matt.
First attack on Uriel is a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
4 points of piercing damage. Second attack on Uriel is a 19.
That hits.
Okay. 8 points of piercing damage. No, it's slashing. I was wrong. Sorry.
No,
Okay.
same thing.
Its turn.
Same
This
difference.
guy is going to go here, and then can it get all the way? Can it like slide out of the door? That's 5, 10.
Yeah, it
Here,
could.
here, it's going to get advantage on its one attack that it gets on Uriel. That's a 19 to hit.
Yep.
Okay, 5 points of slashing damage. Calgar, the door has just been thrown open, and many more eel folk are now pouring out of it in your friend's direction.
Okay. We don't want that. So we're going to do a thing. Yeah. We're going to ignore this one that's near death. We're going to step over here. I'm going to, with a bonus action, lay some hands.
Lay some hands.
Take 4 healing, just in case. As a little treat. And then as my action, I am going to cast... Flaming Sphere. And I'm going to put it here.
Okay.
It's a ball of fire on the ground.
Oh.
Great cats. It's a ball of fire.
Yep.
One of my favorite piano songs.
Is a 5-foot sphere that takes up the whole space.
Okay.
And it's just a ball of fire in the way there. Everything within 5 feet of it, now that it's spawned in, needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Can you see the thing?
I see
so
the
these
square.
3 guys. It's a dexterity saving throw. That
Yep.
is an 18, a 12, and a 20.
The 12 is the only one that takes full damage. The other 2 pass.
Okay.
It is 8 fire damage, 4 for the 2 that passed.
Can you guys even see all the creatures in the room?
We see 2 of them.
There's 2 of them.
Gotcha. So you affected 3. They take their damage. Fire.
You get this guy too?
doesn't-
Or
Oh, oops. Yep. He rolls a different dexterity save. That's an 11. That's a failure, and it was 8 damage. So
Takes the 8.
there we go. Lights up the space.
burns down the lighthouse. Well, guys, we got.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
Okay. Can they walk through it?
That's a good question. You know, it says something about me moving it into their thing, but it doesn't say anything about them moving through the sphere on their turn. So they can do that just fine. If they want to move through the ball of fire.
Does it say that they don't take any damage or anything?
Nope. Only if they end their turn near it.
Okay. That's
weird.
dumb. And you go ahead and roll a 1d6.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna move
2.
out. This guy's gonna take 2 damage. I may not have done that if it was the main campaign, but because it's a 2-shot and we do, I hope we can run campaign 2 like this, where I can just like do things. Anyways, it moves out of the doorway. It takes the damage from the fire. It screeches out in pain. It's gonna slide over in this direction.
Attack of opportunity,
stand right at the
baby.
stairs here. I'm sorry. I moved it and I moved it back. It's not actually gonna move past you that way. One attack on Calgar with advantage. If it will actually roll with advantage, it didn't. I'll roll again. It's 23 to hit. Wait, what? Yeah, 23 to hit. I'm assuming. Wait.
Yep.
What am I looking at right now? That's natural 20.
Yeah.
That is a total of 13 points of slashing damage to Calgar
Ouch.
from that one attack. This guy, roll another d6 for the damage.
Okay.
This guy's gonna run out.
Another 2.
Okay. This guy takes 2 damage. We're gonna go faster. Faster. An attack on Uriel. That is a 15 to hit, which misses. That's the end of its turn. It's this guy's turn.
At the end of its turn, it has to make the save for the flaming sphere.
Dexterity save.
Dex save. Yep.
That's a 3.
Yep. So it'll take 10 points of fire damage that time.
Wow. It's looking real hurt. It's on fire. It's burning. Bad news bears.
Chris, is that your
This guy's
fireball?
gonna move up. It's gonna. What does it say?
No.
What does it say? What does it say?
Oh, I just realized what it is.
Yeah. I just get it prepped to move it along faster.
You do know you can create an emanation from your character.
This eel folk is running out of the door.
Oh.
It's gonna swing on Sulite. That is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, 6 points of slashing damage. Oh,
How many points?
massively important mechanic that I totally botched and forgot. It was 6 points of slashing damage. The 2 eels that Uriel killed. Uriel, I need you to make 2 separate dexterity saving throws, please.
Alright.
I'm sorry. I've ruined everything.
Ooh.
Okay. 20 and a 4. Okay. The first one is a success. As you killed each of these eels, they exploded in lightning damage in a 5-foot radius around them. Each of them. Okay. The first one that you killed, you only suffered 3 points of damage. That's the rounded down number. The second one that you failed, you took 7 points of lightning damage as they exploded. Literally exploded in lightning.
Alright.
Keep in mind.
Is it everybody in 5 feet of him when
Yes.
they die, or?
Yep.
Oh, so then the first
So
one,
Sulite-
the other 2 of us should as well.
Because you were right next to it.
Dex save was
Dex save, yep.
I'll take that 16 for me.
So that would have been 3 points of damage. Sulite was an 8, so that's a full 7 points of damage for Sulite. This guy turns around. I apologize. We're back on track now. Sulite, this eel folk seems to be retreating, but it did hit you on its way out the door.
Yeah. Felix, how do I do that for myself?
You right click. There's the cog. Click on that. And you have aura. You can create a.
Oh, perfect. All right, man. That really helps. Okay. Did it do it?
So,
Nice.
Tim, do you have the Beyblades, one of the Beyblade song loaded up into Foundry for what's about to come?
I don't.
I'm gonna cast Spirit Guardians.
Oh, good timing. Yep.
That's why I said that.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Spirit Guardians, and the guardians that show up, it's the lamp from DreamWorks.
Pixar?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Pixar.
DreamWorks
And then
Pixar.
it's the style of lamp where it's got the multiple lights on it.
Yeah.
One's a stage light. One's just a fashionable, just the old, like the old, carrying, and it's just different forms that could carry the
Wait,
light
so
bulb.
so one of your thing is an old man holding a lantern.
No, not a lantern.
amongst-
Like the old, like what you would expect at a grandma's house for a lamppost.
Oh, okay, sure.
Yeah, yeah.
A lampshade.
And so that's just the Guardians is whatever form has been able to carry the light bulb. The bulb.
The bulb.
Um,
I love this character.
and so obviously I'm going to pick my friends as not affected. And then I'm going to move. So these two first take it.
a saving
Please
throw?
give me a
Wisdom save.
wisdom save. I think so. Wisdom save 15.
That's a 3 and an 18.
Okay, so
Takes half damage.
Roll.
3d8.
15.
That's the damage, right? So
Yep, 15 radiant if they failed, and then half if they passed.
which is 7. The guy who was outside, he did die. He exploded in lightning damage. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Hey,
Yep.
hey, Eric,
Okay,
I
that's a
feel like
failure.
we're about to do a bunch of deck saves.
Pop, pop,
Yeah,
pop,
chain
pop,
reaction,
pop, 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 pop.
Yeah.
Yep. I've already committed though.
Yeah, no, go
yeah.
for it. That's great.
Oh yeah, this is what it should be.
And then I'm gonna
Ooh,
move.
10 points of lightning damage to Sulate.
Okay. I'm gonna move here.
Concentration check.
Yep.
I love this. This is great.
There you go.
Wow, 2 10s, huh?
See, why do you even roll with advantage, Chris? That carried over.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna move here, and now I need all of them to make that saving throw.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Now you get why I said we were about to make a bunch of deck saves, right?
All right. Let's see. All right, this guy
3 for me.
12.
5 for you.
15.
13,
Fail.
3, 12,
Fail.
4.
Fail. The one who, this one already took the damage, so he can't take it again this time.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yep. So he's
Okay. Well, I clicked it and it didn't roll anyway, so that works out.
Yeah.
Looks like they all failed.
all right. They all take 15 damage then. I because I don't re-roll. I just take the damage I rolled that round
Yeah, no.
already.
All right.
The
Let's
best way
resolve,
to
should we
do it.
resolve these one
Alright.
at a time?
So do we do our deck save now?
Hold on. Let's resolve. This guy's.
Do they hit each other with the explosion?
Let me check.
And then as a bonus action, I'm gonna take a potion.
Yes.
Okay.
They do, but they are immune to lightning damage.
No. So...
Oh, okay.
Fantastic. What a good potion.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow. That stinks.
That guy already took the damage.
Yep.
This guy can't take the
If
damage
only I was
again.
the healing one, and then I could have gotten. Speaking of hope.
It's supposed to be a deck save for each of them that dies, right?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
that's what you told
So I'm
us.
gonna roll the first one.
We do deck save.
Yep.
Nope.
I need Calgar and Uriel to make the first deck save.
That is doo-doo.
Oh,
He
so
knocked
do-
me over to a 10. Can I keep
I
that?
don't know why it's too late. Why did it's too late roll? It should be Calgar and Uriel.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't click it.
Oh, I'm on his I'm on his sheet. It's
Wow.
reading
Cheater, pumpkin eater.
Oh yes, very much so. Reading Spirit Guardians is cheating. It's the same number anyways. So
Oh, it is.
Big old plus 0
Okay.
as well.
7
Plus
points of
0,
damage
yeah.
for that guy. Make another deck save, please.
yeah.
Let me apply the damage first.
Oh gosh. Okay. I rolled 2 1s on a 2d6.
Another 2!
2 1s on a 2d6 for that lightning damage, by the way.
5.
Good, because we're both rolling terrible for
Yeah,
the dex
2
saves.
points of lightning damage.
2, thank goodness.
Okay. Oh, you guys are not doing great on health, huh?
No.
I mean, when they started
there's lots
blowing up,
Yeah, there's lots.
you know, the
Yeah,
melee
that changed the
characters.
game.
Yeah.
A little bit. Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry, Chris. It's too late. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Eric, go ahead and roll a d6 for the damage as this guy comes out.
Okay.
So we come out here. He is going to
6.
roll his heavy crossbow. I mean, his spear is what I meant to say. 6. There we
Yep.
go. That's an 18 to hit Uriel. Wait. No. We're gonna shoot Sulite. 18 to hit Sulite.
Okay.
Does it hit?
Yeah.
Okay. 7 points of piercing damage. Okay. Roll the d6
He
again.
needs to make the dex save
Oh,
since he's ending
sorry.
in next to the
Yep.
sphere.
7.
And Sulite, concentration check.
4 fire damage.
Roll the d6 again for me.
So demanding then.
4 fire damage.
Nothing happens when they enter the Spirit Guardians, just when they start their turn in
Uh,
it, or
Yeah.
When they enter.
Nope. Not the new one. It's
Uh,
when the Spirit Guardians enters their space. Now.
Yeah.
It
or-
says any.
It's both.
It says
It's both.
when the thing enters their space, or when a creature enters
Oh. Alright.
or ends its turn there.
holy crap!
Alright.
Not
Real
and,
takes.
it's or. So they can only be affected by it
Well,
once.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if
Once
he
per
doesn't
turn,
like,
yeah.
if he doesn't get out of it in time,
Yeah.
'Cause if you
something
start your
stays
turn
in it
in it-
when they end their turn. Yeah.
So when they enter and when they end.
Doesn't it have a line?
It's
that
only
says
one
that-
of them.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's only,
If
Okay,
they,
it's only
if they
once
enter,
per turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Gotcha.
only one of
Gotcha.
them.
All right.
If they start their turn in it, nothing happens unless they stay there.
It entered
Otherwise, they're getting hit by it.
so it's a wisdom saving throw.
correct.
Okay,
They
5.
also have reduced speed.
Oh, well, he had plenty of movement to get over there, so
It's half speed.
yeah, he had plenty of movement.
Mm,
I need
okay.
Calgar and Uriel to make a
I mean,
dexterity saving throw.
Technically, Tim, when he entered,
Oh,
was he
you're
within
right.
5 feet of Calgar?
Yeah. I'm gonna rule yes.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah.
Sorry, Eric, I tried.
Yeah.
I rolled above a
Ooh.
10!
Ooh. Oh, it's another. Man, the heck! I want the same number over and over and over again.
If
what
it's
is
twos,
the
I'm not
DC?
complaining.
You guys both passed. That's 3 points of lightning damage.
Oh,
That is
faster
the
than
rounded
13.
down number. It is dead. Is it really this guy's turn? Yeah, it
Apparently.
is. Yeah, it is. Okay. 2 attacks on Sulite. It didn't enter it, and it hasn't ended its turn in it yet. So, first
Fine for
attack is a 16.
16 hits.
Oh. 4 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Second attack is a 5, which misses.
Okay.
That's the end of its turn. This guy's turn.
Wait, Tim, wait.
Oh,
Okay.
and
Now
it
they
ended
save.
its turn. It's a.
And
wisdom
before
saving.
that, concentration check.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's rolling.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying so for Tim, so he doesn't have to roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now the thing rolls its save.
Gotcha. Wisdom save 4.
Yeah, so
Spirit Guardian's damage.
Spirit Guardian, baby!
11.
11.
No, that guy's.
Not
Oops, I locked the door.
Okay.
It is. He's. I happened to be right-clicking when I was dragging my mouse across the map, and Don't open that door. Stop that. Okay.
Stop that.
This door?
No, you can't. Well, you can't unlock it. You can't
Lock
open it anymore. It's locked. I didn't mean to lock it, but now I am because you're trying to open it.
He's like that person.
Oh, my fireball's in there. It's locked
Yeah.
in.
Okay, whatever. Whose turn is it? Oh, it's this. Wait,
Yeah, it's that one's turn. Yeah.
it's this one's turn. Yeah. Yeah. There's 3 hunters right here. He's already in the radius. Let's move here and here to get advantage on his attacks against Calgar.
Rude.
First one. There it is. First one's a 13 to hit. Second one is an 18 to hit.
Just hits.
7 points of slashing damage. That is the end of its turn. It's ending its turn, so it makes a wisdom saving throw.
You said 7 slashing?
7 slashing. 12, which is a failure, so roll your damage on your... This is busted.
Yeah, Spirit Guardians.
Spirit Guardians is
so good.
crazy. So strong. 9 points of radiant damage. Okay. Uriel. You're not looking so good.
Yeah, which is why I'll use my bonus action to second wind. So 1d10 plus 5 healing. It's 12. Heal myself for 12 points. And I'll smack that one in the mouth with my EX.
Okay. Yeah, they're all damaged, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all really not great. Yep, 22.
9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. That just hits, by the way.
Yeah. And you know what? Since he's still alive, I'll use my... Is it... Where is it? No, I found... Oh, right. So my Psionic Strike on it. For an extra... 10 points of force damage to take it near... Oh my gosh. Sure, it's gonna kill me.
Wow.
Alright, I'll hit him again. Actually, I'll do that hit with my hammer instead. Same bonus, so this
Sure.
19th hit.
It just hits.
Just hits.
Mhm.
For 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Dex save from
down.
Uriel.
Yep. Oh, my...
Did you kill yourself?
Yeah, actually,
You did-
yeah.
You did
My
kill
my
yourself.
character, no, my character sheet crashed.
Oh.
13.
That meets it, beats it.
All right.
Oh, it's a new thing. It just hits. That just saves.
Just saves. Yeah.
Just saves.
I did roll a little bit higher. So you take 4 points of lightning damage on
All
this
right.
one.
And I'll stay here so I don't provoke attacks, and I'll hit that one with my EX.
How do you have so many attacks? This is ridiculous.
Well, I have extra attacks, so 2 attacks off the bat.
Yep.
My Vex attack, and my bonus action attack from the Dual Will defeat. I have four attacks. Four attacks.
That's pretty cool.
per turn.
Just so that we're clear, I'm not complaining at all, and I'm
Yeah.
trusting you.
I'm
that
just
everything
explaining
works the way that it.
what-
Yeah, no, I get it.
Yep.
I'm just like,
Uh,
how? And then you told
Yeah.
me. So.
so that is 10 points of slashing damage on that one.
Okay.
Because 24 just hits.
Yep, it does. And I need
And
a dex
that's
save
the-
from Uriel and from Calgar.
Oh, I don't pass.
Why? It crashed again.
That's a 3. You take 5 points of lightning damage.
That's 10, so 5 as well.
Yep.
Okay. And That is my turn.
All right, top of the round. More ill folk join. I'm joking. It is the.
Tim really doesn't like this one shot. He wants to kill us all to start over.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a 2-shot. How often do I get to kill you? Sorry, Chris. So.
To be fair, Tim, he killed himself.
He sacrificed himself.
Which is
Same thing.
killed himself.
Okay. It has more meaning. Kind of.
Sure.
This
It's
guy
all same.
is going to make
Same
his
result.
one attack at advantage on Sulite. Ooh, that's a 22 to hit.
That hits.
3 points of slashing damage. Calgary, you're up.
Wisdom save from that thing
Uh,
after a
yep.
concentration check. Never mind.
Ooh.
Yeah,
no.
nope, Spirit Guardians is gone.
We taking the. Is that an aura you
Yep.
have on you?
Yep, it just takes a minute. With
Yeah, just
no
like
mouse.
he needs to update his tokens to like move around.
There we go.
Yep.
I have 4 health
And a
Yeah.
dream.
and a dream. We're going to bonus action. I'm casting Healing Word on myself just to get something. Oh goody, nice and low. Thanks,
The way we
healing.
like it.
I did the wrong way for health. It should be at 11. I click damage instead of heal. That's my bonus action, and then for my action, I'm going to step. Oh, that's fine. It's fine. I'm going to step over here, and hope this door doesn't also open. And then I'm going to take my javelin. Yeah, that guy can opportunity attack me if he wants.
Which guy? Oh, this guy?
The one I
That
stepped away
one.
from.
Sure.
Yep.
Yeah, why not? 23 to hit. Oh, it was a natural 20.
No. I was about to say, don't crit me!
It's a natural 20.
Okay.
Yep. That's 11 points of slashing damage. That's exactly how
wait.
much HP you have.
No, wait,
Well-
no. Detective Field. Use my reaction.
Oh.
Exactly 11 points of
No
damage.
way. No way.
saved my butt!
Wow.
No damage from that.
Okay, well, now he's gonna get it. I'm gonna do an attack at this guy.
Okay.
I take my trident and yeet it at him. Oh, wait, no, I can't do that, because that...
What are you laughing at, Felix?
Chris moved his camera and went like under him and zoomed in.
Let me check one thing here.
That was great.
That says that, and this one says... Oh, I can do it at range. Okay. Yeah, the guy that just threw at me, or just almost hit me, I'm gonna throw at him. It's just a regular old throw. That's a 20 to hit.
Yeah. It just hits.
Just hits. The minimum damage. 5 piercing damage. And then I'm going to pump a smite into this thing because we're almost dying, so why not use all my spell slots?
Yeah.
That'll be 3d8 necrotic damage.
too
Terrible!
much.
It's another
It's too much.
5 off of 3d8.
No way. No way.
Garbage.
That's crazy.
Garbaggio. And then as the trident hits and bursts in damage, it reappears in my hand because it's a returning trident. And that's my turn. Cool, it survived.
That's crazy. It's too late.
All right.
There's lots of
so,
explosions of lightning in this room, which the bulb might be pleased with.
The bulb is always pleased. I'm gonna cast what? That's the question. Where'd you go?
Your radiant light, 30-foot radius might be.
I'm gonna cast as a bonus action. I'm gonna cast Healing Word on my friend in the corner, our fighter.
Do it on yourself, actually.
We're all at like the same health.
Yep.
I got a plan. I'm not worried.
Okay.
19.
So Uriel,
Right.
No, I'm sorry, to our paladin friend.
Calgar gets 19 hit.
Yeah,
What
near
about
death. Druid friend.
Druid
I
paladin.
mean, you're
I
a
have
paladin.
a
You're a
paladin.
paladin.
I have a paladin too. 19. Awesome.
I'm trying to do multiple things here, so I'm not
Yeah.
paying close attention. To Eric.
No, I
Cameron
appreciate
just
that.
did the
Thank
same
you.
thing again to Chris.
Yeah, we get the close up.
He's all... Chris, are you growing a beard? Are you?
No. No. Okay, and then
Wait.
as my action,
We'll just all play this close.
Chris.
Yeah,
Chris,
I get it. Okay, as my action, I'm gonna do Radiance of Dawn again,
Let's go.
and everything all enemies within 30 feet have to make a con save 15.
within a 30-foot radius. Con
Yep.
save. All right, so we got 2 hunters. So that's a 23, an 8, and a 6.
So 1 success.
Oh my goodness! They take 11 if they fail, and 5 if they.
I need. Let's do the first one first. Sulight deck save.
Yep. 6.
8 points of lightning damage.
We cannot
Okay.
save against those for some reason.
Okay. Second
Next
one,
one.
Uriel and Sulight deck save.
Okay.
saved.
2.
13, so 4 points of damage to Uriel of lightning and 8 points to Sulight.
Okay, so that puts me to 0, but I'm going to use my as an orc. I'm going to use my relentless endurance. Once
Not
prolonged
not
rest, when
reckless
you're
endurance.
reduced to 0, to 0, you drop to 1 HP instead. I'm still standing.
I'm still standing.
Like I said, I had a plan.
You guys are only halfway through the combat encounters for this module.
You guys are only halfway through this fight.
A dragon
I'm
falls
expecting
out
a
of the
long
sky.
rest.
Yeah.
A long rest. A long rest.
I mean, we're gonna have to. We're spent.
Well, you have
I mean-
two friends joining you next week, maybe, hopefully.
And I'll see, with just a short rest, I get back like almost all the resources I use because
I get nothing.
Yeah.
You know what? Actually, narratively, that might be okay. All right, let's move on here. That was Sulight's turn. Lots of explosions, lightning flashing. The bulb.
The bulb!
The hunter is gonna move over here.
He
Yeah,
placed
Eric, a
himself
nice
perfectly,
little
so
ball
when he
of
blows up, he kills all of us.
Blessed you.
What do we have here? 30 hit points, 8. It doesn't know. It doesn't know what's going on. Intelligence. I'm gonna make an intelligence check. Ooh.
You still have Leon hands, right, Eric?
5 health.
First attack.
Yeah,
is
no,
gonna,
for
first attack's
something
gonna be on
completely
Sulight.
That's
11,
me.
11 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
Second attack is gonna be on Uriel. 20
Bring
to hit.
it. That's a hit.
7 points of slashing damage. I know. I know. I know. However, it's about to die.
Yeah, but Tim, one thing. Bonus action, second win, a heal.
Okay.
I heal for 10. Perfect. Could he make it's strength, right? Where is it? Yeah, could he make a strength or dex saving throw, sorry. Or dex, whichever one you wanted.
18 dex.
Oh,
Actually, wait. I already rolled the dice. I'm going to use the modifier correctly. It's an 11.
Then it succeeded. It's grappled by me. I'll move him with myself 5 feet back. Hit him with my axe.
Okay. Nice.
So I used one attack to grapple him. Using my second attack.
Amazing.
Hit him.
Smart, Felix. Smart.
Waiting to hit.
Just hits. That's pretty garbage damage, not gonna lie.
Yep, it is garbage. Hey, you know what? I'll do psionic strike.
Garbage. Is that French?
Garbage. It's not. And he took an extra. Where is it? Why are all these?
doing?
I forgot about my. I forgot about my concentration checks. So
On
the flaming sphere is gone.
Oh. So he took an extra 7 points of force damage. And
It's looking hurt.
Yeah, since I only have one hand to attack, I'm not attacking with my offhand, so that's my turn.
Alright.
I'm gonna hit him with a trident.
Yeah. I'm gonna do just that. I'm just gonna throw my trident from here. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna miss.
This one guy.
That does not just hit. It misses, in fact.
It
Yeah.
just misses.
It just misses.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
step over here, and I'm gonna put 5 points of healing into my well lit friend from Lay on Hands.
The bulb! So good.
And that's my turn.
All right. Let's just do this. Fireball.
And it drop us all.
Can the guy give me a con save,
No.
please?
No,
I'm
fireball
gonna
is dex.
Con save is 14.
Perfect. I meant wisdom, so if that changes it.
12.
All right, cool. So he takes the damage. And he's going to take 10 necrotic.
From what are you using?
Told of that.
Pull the dead.
Oh, yeah.
It's a small exploding light ball.
Doesn't it get extra
What?
damage if it's below max health or whatever?
Yeah, that's why I
Yeah,
did
that's
2d12.
the D12.
instead of
It's
one.
D12s instead of D6.
Gotcha.
We're level
D8,
5
sorry.
though. Shouldn't it be stronger already?
It's 2D12
Yeah, 2d12. Sorry.
instead of 1.
Oh yeah, it's D12s instead of D8s. Yep.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's
right.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Unfortunately, it's not dead, but the bulb is ringing in its ears because it's told the dead bell.
What? I thought it was. Oh my gosh.
No, it's close. It's real close.
Okay, as a bonus action, I'm gonna curse the sea gods. I'm gonna cast Healing Word on Felix.
On Felix, not on Uriel.
I mean, Chris, you can't. The range is it's only 30 feet. I'm
And he's
way
in Canada.
further than 30
He's
feet
in
from you.
Canada, so
I mean,
uh,
Canada's way too far.
Okay, I cast it on Uriel.
Thank you.
Forgive me, for I have sinned.
And don't. If you're healing me, don't forget the tariffs.
That's true.
What if I impose
Fair.
attacks on everything that affects Felix in all of our campaigns? I don't know why that's so funny, but that's really, really funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
But when it's our live session, I'm fine. No taxes.
Right,
no,
right, exactly.
no deduction.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. Is that the end of Sulight's turn?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
I love that
this
they
guy
buffed the
gets
healing
one-
spells in this version.
This guy gets one last turn.
Yep.
This is crazy. All right. First attack is an 11.
That's a miss.
Second attack is a 22.
It's a crit. That's a hit.
7 points of slashing damage
All right.
as it's struggling to get away from you. And now it's your turn, finally, again.
Now I'll hit him with my axe.
Yep.
Nat 20, baby!
Oh my gosh,
just
there
hits.
it is. At the end. It just hits.
It just hits. It just hits. Yeah, exactly.
And max damage.
That
Oh
is
my gosh.
18 points of slashing damage. And I always forget, Vex should have been with advantage. Like my
that
attack
is
from
true.
before should have been with advantage as well, but yeah.
So, dex saving throw for Uriel.
Yep. That's why I dragged him away.
Yeah.
It crashed again.
What's happening? What's
I don't know. For some reason, when I go to like do my dex save, it crashes. Alright, 10.
Odd.
So 4 points of lightning damage.
Wait, wasn't I at 21? Why did I take damage from nowhere? I at 21?
You finally defeated all of
Wait, the
the
damage was
Eelfolk.
already got applied to me for some reason.
Horde.
Anyway,
Literally. To be fair, Felix asked for a combat like this. I think this is like almost exactly what Felix was wanting
Yeah.
in a combat.
Oh yeah, I thought it was fun.
So,
I just, I didn't use my one thing because I was like, oh, it's just like 5 Eelfolk. We'll deal them and move on to something else. I'll need this for something.
And then
I'll
they
need this for a
started-
later encounter because I have.
they started blowing up with a 6-second delay for some reason at the start, and then immediately after they died.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, for the purposes of fun factor, this isn't the only quantity battle that you'll be having during this 2-shot.
Yeah.
Oh, you won twice.
That's fine.
Again.
We leveled up again.
As long as we don't have to make lots and lots of saves for the other things. I'm an AC tank, not
I'm
a
sorry.
save tank.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry.
To be fair, it's kind of hard to be in DC tank, save tank at this level.
Okay.
Yep.
So short rest.
Long rest. I can't do this. I'm spent. I got nothing.
This. So to. It's almost midnight. To get us to where we need to be. On this floor of the lighthouse, after you pick yourselves up and dust yourselves off and wipe all of the eel guts off of your weapons and your armor, and the explosion of lightning around the bottom of this lighthouse. Stop it! Stop. Stop.
He's just going for a walk. It's fine.
Stinking. Okay.
It was such a dad. Stop it.
Stop.
Almost as if he
Stop it.
has practice with it.
I do have
And it's almost like you're a kid to him.
Yeah.
Almost. There is a bed chamber on the bottom floor here. There is also a storage room, and in that storage room there appears to be, underneath some cracked crates and barrels, there's a hatch that looks like it could possibly lead to, or you should probably investigate this hatch that seems to lead downwards. There's a spiral staircase that leads upwards, and in this main room it's more of like a dining hall type situation where all the dead eel folk are currently. Top of the stairs there is a barricaded door that seems very well barricaded. I don't know. It's fastened. So
Such a wordsmith.
Well, so what we'll
Is it-
do is once you get to the top of the stairs and you kind of knock on the door, and this is me taking some, normally this is not how we do things, but you know.
Yeah,
You get to the
that's
top
fine.
of the stairs, you knock on the door, and you're greeted by the voice of what sounds like somewhat of an old man who is very, very leery as to your presence here. And when we come back, you will be trying to convince him that you are there to help him. You do learn through this conversation, which we'll get to next session, that this is Lucian Skyhorn. He has barricaded
Cool.
himself in the upper section of the lighthouse, and he may have some very crucial information for you about the remainder of this adventure. But as you take on this endeavor, and before a long rest is had, should one be had, we'll leave off with you guys about to have this conversation, knowing that there's more to investigate here and a mystery to be solved. But that is where we're going to go ahead and call tonight's session.